Tired of those bland, boring drawing competition shows with old, bald men with gray hair? Well, join us on Drawn and Quartered, the original YouTube drawing competition show, the oldest, the greatest, and the one that's coming up right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Let's get ready to rumble!
Rumble! Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever the case may be. Welcome to Drawn and Quartered Round. Who knows? Who knows? We round and round and round we go. That's all I know. With us here tonight so far, raring and ready to go and on time, Elliot Fernandez, the jerk.
Elliot, you look full of energy.
Kung Pao chicken. What's up, Elliot? How you doing?
What's up, y'all? How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm ready to draw and stuff.
All right. What are we drawing tonight, Elliot?
We're drawing one of my favorite girls. Storm.
We're drawing Storm. I couldn't believe we've never drawn Storm in 5 years of doing this, something like that.
Oh my
I don't
God.
even know how long we've been doing this. Hasn't it been 5 years? I think we were doing this in 2018.
What?
What?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
When was the first?
Dude, it's almost 2024.
When was the first Drawn and Quartered? Now I have to find out.
Research.
Playlists.
We used to count them, right? This used to be episodes.
Yeah. We used to number each and every one of them.
Inside, she put feta, Kalamata olives. She put other Mediterranean stuff. I don't know what else.
What's
And she
happening?
baked it. So basically,
going on?
it's crispy.
Why is my Drawn and Quartered not again? Drawn and Quartered is supposed to be a playlist on this channel, I'm pretty sure.
Gotcha, man. Gotcha, man. I'm listening to Gotcha.
Drawn, Quartered. What was the first topic we did?
Oh, I don't know.
I know Wonder Woman was one of the first.
Superman?
Was it the first? No, I don't think it was Superman.
Batman?
Like, that's it. And sometimes I don't even-
Comics in general?
Oh, I think Batman was the third one or second one. Right?
Drawn and Quartered.
You'd have to look under videos. Go to the far back one.
You know what? I'm going to type in Drawn and Quartered round one.
Oh, that's smart. Gotcha, man.
You know that
Gotcha, man.
I'm almost on the first one, I think, almost. I'm on the second or third one, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, I was on.
Round 4 was Starfire.
We did Starfire, not
We did
Storm.
Starfire round 4. Round 20. Round 3 was Rogue.
Sounds
Anyone?
sus to me.
One
Round
solo.
2 was Captain Marvel.
Can you tell?
Where's round 1? Maybe I have to write the actual word 1. Round O-N-E. Drawn
Awesome.
and Quartered.
Round 1.
It doesn't say round anything. Maybe that was the first one. It was the first one that we did.
Well, it certainly was a
That's
Storm.
5 years ago, but it doesn't give me an actual date.
Mike, it's almost 6 years ago.
Right? I'd say it's
Almost.
closer to 6 years ago.
Well, because it's 2024.
That's crazy.
Yep. Yup. Yuppers. I'm grabbing mine.
Wow, Nasser John Malin. Let's
That's
see.
like
Let
a
me get this
time
further
machine.
along into the thing. Who was that? Oh, Gary Shipman, Kanan White, Ben Jones.
Ben Richards,
So,
Mm-hmm.
the butcher of Bakersfield.
Wow.
Yeah, that's who was in the first episode. Wow, Wayback Machine. The Wayback Machine. Who is this? I can't
I
tell
don't know
who
who Ben Richards
who
is.
that is. I know I'm like not showing anybody. Here, you know what?
Should I do this traditional or should I do this digital?
Traditional. I don't know. What do you want to do? All right, let's see who we had. The first episode was Captain America. We had John Malin. Here's mine. Here's Gary Shipman's. Was there something between? There's Kanan White's.
Was I there for the first one? I feel like I was there for that.
Who is this?
I wasn't there.
Okay.
That's
I don't know.
is that Eric?
Kyung Lee?
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah, I was.
That Kyung.
is that Ben? What's Ben? Ben. Remember
Maybe that
him?
was
Ben?
Ben. Maybe that was
Is it
Ben.
Ben
Yeah,
Jones? Is that his name?
I think so.
Instagram and
Ben there?
Twitter, and I believe Ben Jones Art Commissions
Ben
on
Jones.
Facebook.
Ben Jones. Ben Jones, who completely disappeared from every Earth, apparently. So
I wasn't
yeah,
there
that was.
for that. I wasn't there for
You
that
weren't,
one.
you weren't there, Elliot. Where were you?
I thought
Were
it was
you in
there from
episode 2?
I thought it was in the first one.
No, that was the first one.
I don't count that one.
Okay.
Whichever one I was on was the first one.
2. Let's see. Round 2. We've got.
Gotcha, man.
Let's just go to the end so we have everybody. Whoa! Look at all that. Everybody's there. All right, we got.
This week it became a hit.
There's yours. I see yours.
Yeah, Miss Marvel.
All right, so there's
The real
there's
Miss
an
Marvel.
Elliot.
Yeah. Wow, that's a good one too. That's a good one.
Yeah, if you do say so yourself.
It is. It looks sweet.
I do say so myself. I ain't gonna lie.
There's mine.
There's yours.
Very nice.
Aw, that's
Kinda
so
a little,
nice.
A little potato cami. There's Kanan's. His
Oh,
was
yeah.
very thick.
Yeah,
Very
eventually.
Is that digital?
That was
Yeah,
digital, yeah.
He was always digital.
And there's I don't know why that's there.
Oh, that's is that the guy? I remember him.
Oh, that's
Huerta? No, not Huerta. What's his name?
Huertas.
Huertas. Yeah. That guy. What happened to him? He disappeared too.
Huerta.
He
He does cool
disappeared.
stuff. He still does cool stuff.
Yeah.
Is he on Instagram?
Andrew Huerta, is that his name? Andrew?
Andrew Huerta.
Yeah, I was talking back and forth with him before.
Who's that? That's
Is it Kevin? No.
What the
That's
heck?
not-
It's showing black.
That looks like
That's not
Andy
mine.
Smith.
Oh yeah,
Andy's-
Andy Smith. He was
Andy's
on there?
never been on the show.
I was gonna
Oh,
say,
okay.
Who the heck drew that?
Something about the face and the. Was it Kanan?
No.
Oh, I
It's not
think it's
Ethan.
mine.
It's not Ethan, is it Ethan or no?
Oh, yeah, that's
mine.
you, Mike.
That's mine. Closed up. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dang
Crid,
it, Mike.
Huerta. I know it's so good. I didn't recognize it. There's
That's Mitch.
Mitch Brightweiser.
Oh, Mitch.
Oh yeah, what happened to him?
Call Mitch and get him on here one of these days.
Fun, yeah.
Is he still doing comics?
I haven't talked to him in a little bit.
That's weird.
Who else was drawing? Gary Shipman. Where's Gary's? Why doesn't Gary's show up? Oh, there's a terrible design John Malin turned in.
I didn't. My first one was when you guys did Batman.
There's Gary's.
Dark Knight.
Got tomorrow.
Oh yeah. That's a good one too.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes. All right. Yeah, so we're doing Storm tonight. I don't know where Weldon is. I tried calling him earlier, but if he doesn't show up for Storm night,
this is literally for him.
it is for him. It is.
Because he asked so many times, we should do Storm. Storm? How come do Storm? Let's do Storm.
Yeah. Come on, what about Storm? Juan Soto in the chat says, Elliot, have you heard of Strike Force Alpha?
That sounds
I have.
I'm
looking for it now.
Stop sharing that. Memories. Yes. It's going on 6 years doing this show.
What is that?
Are you looking up Strike Force Alpha?
Yeah, it looks it's an action figure line. Ooh, from Scorched Earth. Is that what we're talking about here? Scorched Earth Initiative.
Oh, brother.
Oh, snappy nappy. Is this 1/18th or yes, 1/8? This is G.I. Joe size. 3/4 or 4-inch size.
Is it line of G.I. Joe figures? Says Juan.
It's not G.I. Joe. It's not. It's
Action Man.
It's in the style, in the presentation of.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm trying to find that. There's a link I want to share with you guys where.
What's up, King Bob?
Oh, Kevin Sharpie, look what he got.
Oh my goodness.
Is that General Hawk? Is that General Hawk?
It sure is.
Oh, Buzz?
Oh, that's Buzzer.
Buzzer.
Oh, well, I'm waiting for something else. What's popping up? Wow, Michael.
What?
Wow. Oh, that's it?
Buzzer has a mother too. Right?
Oh. Yeah, you're on mute, Kevin, just in case you didn't know.
Well, that whole last 5 minutes of talking is just gone. I know.
Kevin.
I said I got those for Christmas.
Congrats.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for an address so I can send out another.
I know. I'm sorry. It's been crazy. There's been a lot going on here at the casa.
I feel you, brother. I feel you. I'm having
kids in the hospital and things like that.
Word.
We're all in downtown Crazy Town right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So the subject is Storm. Do we start drawing, or have we got to go ahead? Or?
No, we're waiting for Weldon to show up.
Oh, okay.
Might be a bad idea.
Hey, how do I find videos that I've watched on YouTube? Is
Under,
Huh?
Watch again? I don't know. I don't know how all this stuff works. But how was everybody's Christmas?
It was nice.
Oh.
It was very nice.
Oh, why am I
it was nice. We didn't have any Christmas tree or lights or anything, but no decorations, but it was a nice time with family.
Wow.
Did anyone notice that the Lester sisters seem to have
dropped out?
Internet?
They dropped out.
They both of them disappeared at the same time. Mike McMahon says, in your history on the app. What's up, Mike McMahon?
Really?
Where's the history? I'm on the web right now. I'm trying to find. So I watched this really great interview for you guys. It's with Naoki Urasawa, the guy that did Pluto and Monster and some other things, some of the wonderful anime and manga. And he interviews this other lady who did some stuff, and I'm so impressed. And I can't remember. You know what? Okay, where's my dying history? I'm gonna share it with you guys. Oh, here it is. I found it. Okay, history.
You know what? I'm gonna call Weldon.
Let's call him. Let's all call him together.
I'm gonna call Weldon right now.
Weldon, stop getting well done.
You know, I think I broke my finger.
Oh no! What happened, dude?
What? How do you do that?
Oh, here it is.
Hold on.
You guys never heard of Yasuko Aoki?
Yeah.
Bless you.
Okay.
I'm gonna share this with you guys in the chat.
Like a month or 5-6 weeks ago, I was out playing ice on the ice rink with the kids. Well, with the church kids.
Yeah,
and you remember that?
I remember you saying something about
Oh
wow.
I think I got a fracture or something. I don't know. It's like,
Did you slip out on the ice?
no, my son hit my knuckle with a wooden stick.
Please leave your message for 512.
Oh, I shouldn't.
Oh, yeah. Wait a second.
No doxing.
Good save there. Good save.
Doxing, no doxing.
All right, so I put a link in the chat for y'all's. It's another YouTube channel where you get to watch this really great interview with it, where Naoki Urasawa is interviewing this older mangaka. She's like, look at that, and it's going through her whole like whole process and how she did this panel, and oh, it's awesome.
Everyone call Weldon. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't
Mike,
seen
were
this
you
one
watching
yet.
on Broadcast like Bro?
Mom, Ben. Mon Ben. Mon Ben.
What's Mon Ben mean?
I'm not gonna lie, I hate how she answers.
What?
Mon Ben.
I
don't know what Mon Ben means.
not
That's just the logo for
writing.
the show.
Just writing with
Mon Ben.
It's just the logo for the show. This so it's him interviewing other people.
And then I was like, oh, I left it on.
Ah.
Yeah, 20th century.
That's Naoki stuff right there.
And this is his stuff.
Yeah.
He's the master.
Storm. Speaking of Storm, Amy tells me Storm just knocked out their power and internet. Hopefully not
Oh
so
wow.
Whoa.
Be safe.
soon. And hopefully they'll be back soon. See what happens when you do Storm.
Mike, what did you do?
Wow, that's ironic, actually.
I didn't
Yeah,
do
it
it.
is.
Storm.
Is this
It
for
was
show?
Storm.
That's her right there, Mike. That's her. She's
Yeah.
awesome. She's been doing I think she's been doing it for 50 years.
Oh, I recognize her art.
It's like your mom doing manga, Mike.
And then
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wish my mom would get back into art. Hold on a second. Let me mute because everyone in here is yelling at me.
Yeah, so all this right here, this is all her work. This is a manga she did a while back, and she based the blonde guy on the lead singer from Led Zeppelin,
he was
Oh, that's awesome.
Robert Plant.
Robert Plant. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Elliot,
Yes, sir.
control the show.
I'm going to control the show. I have no control over any of the elements of it, but yeah. So this is Naoki Urasawa. He's the one that worked on Monster and Pluto and 20th Century Boys. So now he's going. This is so cool, man. She's so sweet. She's like my grandma. Look at her.
I know.
Aww. She's so sweet. Look at her. So yeah, so here he's just discussing. Unfortunately, you can't see the subtitles underneath. So it's all you can read it. But this is her studio. Check this out. Look at that. It's a 2-bedroom apartment.
Wow.
She works in the kitchen, and so she only draws the characters. This is her library.
That's like me.
And the other people in there are drawing the backgrounds. She collects all these books from like different places and like architecture that she's using in her manga.
It's pre-internet days.
She's still doing it though. And it's got some of his books there. So he's very proud to have it there. Look at her. Look at that drawing setup. It's neater than mine.
I recognize a eraser there.
And then
Oh yeah. There you go. This wouldn't be one of the kinds of manga I would care about too much, but it gave me this episode gave me a new appreciation for it.
Oh yeah, I love those shows, man.
So this was set in Europe, the story. Odo Schultz. That's good. Look at that hand, is pretty nice. It's like a Frank Cho hand. These are her roughs. I like this. I like how she's. Do you do this too? Do you guys do this? You plan your word bubbles inside the same part of your composition?
I do when I'm doing my own.
Nope.
When I'm doing my own stuff, I do, but not when I'm doing other people's stories.
So they're commenting on how this is they can't even tell who it is, but she knows. And look how she draws in the way I think that Matt Costin draws. She uses your favorite pencil, Mike. She uses a 0.3 millimeter pencil lead.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I have one of those. That's ridiculous, though, to me. I have a 0.2 pencil lead. And the crazy thing is, what she's doing here, she's like, she looks at it in the mirror in front of her. They're gonna say, like, what is she doing? They thought she was smelling the art. But she
look in the mirror.
She turns it around and looks in the mirror at the art in reverse, so she can see there's any trouble with it.
Yeah, I still do that.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Hey, she looks like my mom.
I was going to say, it's your mom drawing manga.
Hey, they all look like mom. Hey, they all look alike.
Wow.
I say your mom's looks a little younger.
But I like this. Look like they're going through the whole process. She's going to change this like 4 or 5 times, but it's barely different. Each time she does it different, but it doesn't matter. She also talks about how as she got older, she used to have a more confident single stroke. And now when she does her inks, she's kind of like just layering thin lines, small lines to build it up because she says, I don't have the strength for that. I was like, oh, that broke my heart. But she's still rocking and rolling, though. Look at her.
How old is she?
I don't remember. She looks like she's got to be at least in her 60s.
Or 70s. I think 70s. At least.
Yeah, she got her first manga published when she was 15. How about that, huh?
Wowza.
That's impressive.
Jimmy says she's 49. No.
No. They usually age really slow, so if she looks like she's getting older, she's probably like 90 years old.
I bet you she's 80.
Jimmy says manga ages you. Well, she got her first thing published when she was 15. I think she's either doing this for 38 or 50 years. They just did an exhibit with her work. I think it was 50 years.
Oh, wow.
Imagine
So she's only 65?
That's interesting. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe she is only 65. She looks like she could be 65. That's what I said, right? In her 60s.
Yeah, I think you said that.
What is it unusual that she changed something so minute? Because that's what I do.
Yeah, the problem is I can barely tell the difference.
It's just the color sticking
Her
out.
name and look up how old she is.
Yeah, her name. I don't remember her name.
Oh, dude, Elliot, you need to watch the one with the artist from Gundam, the original Gundam artist.
Mm-hmm.
Holy cow, man. Watching that guy. He's older too. He looks, when he's penciling, he looks so slow. But then when you count, you look at the timer, he's done penciling and inking before I could even finish my pencils. But he's moving so slow, he's just nonstop moving. It's just done. You're like, jeez.
Yeah, see how she's inking that? And then she uses different pens. It cracks me up because I'm thinking of Mike the whole time. She's got the G pen here. Then to do the face, she moves to the Maru. I was like, oh, that's Mike with the Maru. I got all excited, Mike. Sorry.
I'm like, he's Japanese too.
Shut up. I just like to say Maru.
Chinese and the Japanese are not the same people.
Sure. I'm going to show you my practices too. I've been practicing. I'm going to show you this stuff.
He's back.
Oh, there they are.
Sorry about that. I just like do, and then like this strong wind went by, and then do. No power, no internet. I'm like, okay.
I blame Storm.
I think so. She just decided to play a prank, I guess.
You guys
Pablo
gonna
says
draw?
it's funny. There's a storm coming here. Well, there you go.
Funny.
Bob says Japanese people usually look much younger than they really are. Yeah, that's what I was saying. She might be 80. Because you said my mom looks younger. My mom's 83.
Your mom has like a more of a round face. I don't know. She looks younger to me. She moves younger. I mean, she doesn't seem like she's 80.
I'm gonna set up my reflector so we can. I'm gonna have to. It doesn't matter when Matt gets here because he's gonna draw fast anyway. By the time we're gonna all start on the one, that he's gonna have like 15 done by then. Give them away.
I bet you what? I bet you he'll be asleep. He's asleep. Oh God! I can't believe I was asleep. I was so tired from Christmas and blah blah blah.
Looking forward to hearing about it. But you're right. I'll probably get a bunch of drawings done anyway.
I know.
And I was not even hungry until my wife told me there was TJ tacos, and then I got really hungry.
It's amazing how you can find an appetite.
And now I'm like really full, except there's one more taco. So I don't know. I just got to do it.
But how cool is that she's still drawing manga to this day?
Yeah.
Because I always think, man, when I'm old, like I don't think I'll ever stop drawing. I don't know if it'll be a comic or not, but it'll be drawings.
Yeah, that's what I always say. I'm never gonna retire.
I'm definitely not drawing comics for much longer. I almost gave up drawing comics. I almost gave up drawing, period, like a year or two ago, because I was like, I'm gonna become a writer and I don't need to draw. And then God was like, so all those years of training for nothing? And I'm like, that's not probably smart.
Gotcha, man.
I should have quit earlier.
She doesn't look like she's in a particular hurry when she's drawing.
Quit eating.
That's what I'm saying. But she doesn't have to draw anything else. Like she's doing all this. King Boss says I gave up drawing comics.
The wisest among us.
She doesn't draw all the stuff. She lets her assistants draw the backgrounds too. She'll give them like ideas, what she wants, and then they come up with how to fit it into the perspective. I love that idea.
Her assistants are Chinese slaves.
Wow. It's a great look, and he makes a great comment that even though, and I'm sure he's being kind to her too, but also he's like the style really works for the theme of your book too, the manga, which is this.
What's the theme? Parkinson's.
Golly, Michael. Watch. God's going to teach you a lesson. You're going to end up having this rickety hand. Like, I don't know how to do that. You're going to have to ink with your teeth. Like, yeah, that's what you get, Buster. That's
all right. I just learned to ink with my feet.
And you make tons of money from video views.
Yeah, there you go. If I lost both my hands in a tragic accident, I'd make way more money as a foot drawing YouTuber.
I love this. This is so fun. Look at her just appreciating her lines. She's just appreciating her stuff. Anyways, this is a longer video. It's about an hour long, almost an hour long. If you watch you go to his channel though, Naoki Urasawa's channel, it's got some great, he does these presentations of him doing different things he does. This is such a great. He's one of my favorite artists / and then also manga artists. But he's pretty great. See, look, she flips it.
It's because it looks like someone else's drawing, and then it's easier to pick up, find flaws in someone else's drawing. So you kind of flip it, it looks like someone else's drawing, then you can find the flaws quicker. Yeah.
They all thought she was smelling the art first.
That's crazy that they don't use the mirror technique. I thought everyone did that.
No, I don't. I don't even care. I just go for it.
You know what one guy does, manga artist? He uses a light box and he doesn't look in the mirror. He just flips it over and then draws on the other side and fixes it, and then flips it over again and then does it like back and forth like that. I tried that technique. Time consuming.
She should be. I don't think this character looks like Storm though. If she's in the straw poll. Did Mike go to get tacos?
What is?
I guess.
What is Jeff doing in the chat?
He asks, "Is Kirisawa on the straw poll tonight?"
No, that's not Kirisawa. He's talking about Naoki Urasawa.
Yeah.
Man, you are not cool, Jeff. How dare you?
Kurosawa's the director.
Look how sweet she is. She's just smiling like, oh, I just draw these things, and I'm just like, I just draw. Okay, so I'm ready. I got
Figure out what her name was.
Yeah. Dang it.
Oh, Yasuko Aoki.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, it's a different kind of brush.
Yeah, she's using. It looks like a.
Born July 24th. Hey, it's my mom's birthday. Oh no, wait, that's June 24th.
Okay, a month apart.
1948. So she is 8 years younger than my mom.
Really?
So she's 75.
75, yeah.
That's cool, man. See, there's hope for us, guys. We could be old and dingy and busted.
Wow.
Not her, me. That's
wow.
That's all I got left.
Herman P. Hunter is in the chat.
Oh.
Yeah, why is he not in here?
I don't know.
Poor Herman.
Herman P. Hunter.
Maybe he's giving me a break. Oh, we should be drawing. It's 7:30.
Yeah, because we were waiting on
waiting on Weldon, which I'm sure he's
That
asleep.
could be a book. Waiting on
Oh, look at that. 4 years old.
Did she have pencils yet?
I have family photos like that.
How cool is that? Our dad was also drawing stuff, but it was a hobby for him. Just says he's in a remote location without a PC, but apparently you got at least your phone. So that was her first manga.
Is this a secret identity then? You could come on, Jiminy. You're an artist.
Yeah, what's up with Jiminy?
I bet you would draw Storm nicely.
Someone's got to take Weldon's place.
Aw, that's cute.
It's very Speed Racer.
Fine, I'll send Jiminy the link.
Ah, yeah! Good job, Michael. You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Jiminy.
Yeah.
Jiminy!
Gee willikers, Jiminy.
Well, it's too late now.
It's too late now.
You don't have enough time left to draw Storm.
Did you guys see David Finch's sketchbook?
No.
No. Did it drop it?
Yeah, it's on Kickstarter right now.
Oh.
It's up to $114,000.
Dang.
912 backers. Who knew David Finch could make a go of it?
900 backers. He's got over 100 grand.
Mm-hmm.
What the what?
What the what? Okay, we should stop watching this old Japanese lady.
Yeah. It's a great interview. You guys can watch it. It's well not dub, but thing, and you guys will learn. If those of you like to draw, that'll help you out.
All right, we're doing the All right, everybody, we're drawing Storm. In case you weren't paying attention, that's what we're doing. And I guess Weldon's just going to miss the show. That's what happens when you don't communicate.
Are we starting?
Yeah, go.
Go. All right.
I'm trying to get my reflector working too.
Gotcha, man. Gotcha, man.
Why does reflector take so long to load?
Try not to ruin.
I don't know.
the computer stuff.
Have you updated it lately?
No, I don't think so.
I think it had an update not too long ago.
Update.
You just say what?
Why?
Why what?
I'm having issues myself. There we go. Had to split my screen before I could see it. All right. So we're drawing Storm, right?
That's what I've been told.
Now, there are multiple
That's what I hear.
costumes, by the way.
Just put her in one at a time.
Michael, I can't just do that.
If you're animating it, she could just like bloop, 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 and blink through all the costumes.
We gotta draw each one over and over again.
Yeah. That would be a really complicated anime transformation sequence to go through that many different costumes, especially to do the hair too.
Well, how many has she actually had? She's had the she has the Mohawk, which is my favorite. That's probably the one I'm gonna do. She also has the classic one. There's also Naked Storm. Who's gonna draw that one?
Naked Storm.
What do you mean Naked Storm?
Her first appearance is nude.
Like all characters
are naked underneath.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's how she emerges in the Africa sequence in Giant Size X-Men #1. That was her first appearance, right?
Are they trying to do like a National Geographic type of thing? Where she's like,
that's all the artist knew about black people.
Yeah, they don't wear clothes over in the country. Actually, my friend from Ghana, we were in high school, and this girl walked up to him, and she was in high school, and she goes, "You're from Africa, right?" And he's like, "Yeah." She goes, "Did you wear clothes where you came from?" And he looked, his head whipped at me, and looked at me like, "What?" And his mouth open, like, like I just cracking up because she was serious. She's like, "You wear clothes?" No. He said, "Of course we wear clothes."
Of course we wear clothes.
Like, oh
what stories have you heard?
He was crazy. He was hilarious, man, from Ghana. He was always deadpan, looked serious, and I would crack him up out of the blue by just saying something that he never heard.
Pablo, we're not doing Naked Storm. I don't care.
Yeah, he popped up out of nowhere. Pablo's like, "Hey, Naked Storm. Sounds interesting."
I'll do it. But the way Cockrum did it, he covered her up with clouds and stuff.
Creative.
See? I'm not gonna lead you guys astray like that. That's terrible. How would you think that?
Yeah.
That was an interesting scene though, because she was using her weather powers to help like little tribes and people and who had farms and things, and the land was having a difficulty because there had been drought. So they came to her and said,
you'd think if Storm was real, then there would be no drought.
Yeah, but they just had to tell her where rain was needed, and she's like, "Oh, okay, no problem. We'll go put rain over there."
Because they treated her like a goddess. They were worshiping her.
Oh yeah, that's what it was good, right?
Yeah, see? Now we have to take all of our drawings and burn them, huh?
It was kind of
cool. And then she came to the US and they treated her like normal. She didn't like it.
That's dope, man. That's dope.
Oh, that's that one.
Like it?
Amputee Man, that's pretty cool.
Oh, I haven't done my hands yet.
I know.
Although now I'm thinking I shouldn't have put hands on either.
What?
That way I could have more variation.
Yeah.
Of course, then it's like, do the gloves always match the outfit? Because that's.
Well, that's going to happen, right? If you.
I'm gonna end up with problems. There's another one.
What did you guys think about the actress that plays Storm in the Age of Apocalypse?
Ooh, I liked her.
I never saw.
She was good, right?
Yeah.
Does she worked?
I haven't
Does
seen
this
any
look
of the
like an
X-Men.
NFT? Or does that look like just I drew it? Then colored it.
What? You did draw it.
I did draw it.
No, it's good. I've never seen any of the X-Men except for like the first one and maybe the third one.
Man.
But that was like the old ones. Like I've never seen any of the new ones.
Well, Giant Size X-Men #1, it's considered old now. The question you should be asking, Mike, is have I given you this hint or not yet? It's just
What?
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 Well,
I'm
dude,
trying
I've got so many different NFT collections on this thing. On my iPad.
Whoa.
Excuse me.
That's good. That was delicious. Thank you for sharing that. I tasted it all the way here in Tampa.
Welcome. You're welcome. Anytime.
That was delicious.
Happy to help.
No, that's beautiful. Thank you.
All right, let's go to somebody who's got more done than me. Hey.
Hello. Join.
Magic principles.
Oh, nice.
This show needs more burping. See, Pablo feels me.
Need more what?
More burping.
Burping.
This
Belching.
foolish human.
I think he meant
That's what I've
burpees.
been in, I always say.
He said burpees. You think he said burpees? This crowd needs to work out.
They know what burpees are.
These fat guys need to do some exercise. You know what? I resemble that.
You know what? Artists should be the most fit people because our job is sitting, so we have to exercise. We have to, or we die.
You,
Logic?
that's a long way around kind of logic.
We have to work out,
Well,
man.
we're very creative. That's
I
good.
don't want to work out. But I know when I try. I said, you know what? I don't care if I have muscle or anything. So I stopped working out, and after like a few months, I'm like, I'm dying. I'm like, I gotta work out. I realized I couldn't freaking walk upstairs without feeling like.
That's me right now because I don't work out. Thanks a lot for making me feel better.
You gotta work out, man.
Thanks for shaming me.
You know, the hardest part is starting, but once you keep at it, it gets easier.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not easier to do it, but I mean, it's easier physically, but mentally.
Is that it? Yeah.
So it's like, I don't want to do this.
Is that what it is? Yeah.
He's saying a rolling stone gathers no moss.
Wow.
I wish we didn't have to work out because I would never do it.
Wow. Wow. You just cursed at me. That's all I know.
I don't work out.
You said work out. You do. You don't do those planks anymore? Those planking things?
No, I should though.
You should.
The plank?
It's,
That was
in
making
the,
you
it's in the living room.
I do the roller. Did you ever do the roller?
I used to. I used to have one of those.
Kind of like fun.
That's the one I started using. I seen this one fitness lady was using the roller, and she had the flattest stomach I've ever seen. So I'm like, you know what? I want to do that, and it worked. Now I got to start doing it again.
So it didn't work.
It worked, but then I'm like, you got to keep doing it. I guess that's the trick to it, you know.
Oh, that's not what I signed up for. That's
I
not
thought it
what
was
I
like
signed
a
up
one-time thing, and you're like, great, now I got a flat stomach. And it's like,
No, I'm in shape forever.
Oh,
Like,
I
I
have
just-
a flat stomach, and I don't work out because I don't.
you
eat
need
anything.
abs though, man. That tight middle. And also,
Bro,
once
you want to see
lower
my
back-
stomach?
Oh
That's
God.
okay.
Here we go.
You know those guys around here I've seen walking or jogging and they have no shirt on. I'm like, dude, put that shirt on. What are you doing? You're not at the beach. You're just in the neighborhood, man. It's just like
You know
bad.
what? You know what they say?
What do they say?
Stop staring.
What do you mean they?
What do you mean, you people?
It's hard not to stare when you see a giant glare from the sun hitting the window and you're like, what is that from? You're like, oh, it's the dude without the shirt. But at least he's exercising. He's probably an artist. He's like, I gotta do it. And I want a tan.
Yeah, that's what I always think when I see someone exercising.
They're probably an artist.
Probably an artist.
He's probably saying, I don't want to look like jerkmonger. It's fatness.
So if you're out at a gym and you see somebody working out, do you think they're probably, or somebody's painting, do you think they're probably like a football player?
I think they're a fitness. Dude, did you see some of these comic artists where they're just like bodybuilders? Like they're like fitness models and they're comic artists, and I'm like, you make me sick. It's like there's that one guy. What's his name? That Juan Jimenez, not Jimenez. He's the guy who does Batman comic. Have you seen him? He looks like a model. It's like a fitness model, and then his wife or his girlfriend looks like a model. I'm like, we took a picture for Christmas, and I just was like, I unfollowed him. No, I'm just joking.
You talking about Kevin Sharp?
Oh no,
that's who it was.
I think it is Kevin.
I think. Oh, do you see? There's this independent comic that I read that was so it's negative in a way, but it's funny because it's this guy who's a comic artist trying to get better, and he shows him struggling for years, and then there's this other guy who's just knocking it out of the park, but he's in a wheelchair, right? And the guy is just like, he's got everything going for him so good and everything, and he's so mad at this guy, and he wants to just shoot him for some reason. And then he goes up to him in the wheelchair, and the guy in the wheelchair is like, the comic artist is so nice and gracious to him and everything. He was an award-winning comic artist and everything. And then he rips on the guy who's struggling, and the guy just pulls out a gun, blows him away. It's like, but it's done in a way where it's cartoony. We're just standing there staring at him, and he just rips on him, and he just goes, shoots the guy in the wheelchair. I'm like, oh my gosh. The setup though was so good because it's a simple like Acme. You know that, remember that comic strip Acme Warehouse or Acme, where it's almost like an instruction manual type of art.
What are you talking about, boy?
I guess you have to know indie comics. There's this indie comic artist, Acme Library, is what it is, and it's really like old school 1950s style art. And anyway, it was just funny. It shows the struggle of independent comic artists and how angry they sometimes get. Artists sometimes are just angry people, you know?
We cover a wide variety, and I guess everybody can get mad once in a while.
Oh yeah, let's look at Paul Newman.
That's my secret. Artist? I'm always angry.
Like the Hulk.
Kevin, happy birthday tomorrow.
Oh, thank you.
Happy
thank
birthday.
You, folks. I appreciate it.
Snap. What's up, dog?
The number 50.
39? 39.
Bravo. You're just a young kid with a dream.
He was. No, yeah.
I didn't want to have to count those digits.
Isn't it? It's gonna be weird to say that, Hans. You're like 50. I was like, what the heck? What's happening?
So,
go ahead.
Oh, do you have any plans? Are you gonna go out and see a movie or?
Probably not. I don't really have I don't think there's really anything out I want to see right at the moment. But
no, yeah,
Godzilla.
I don't think it's playing around where I live.
Iron Claw.
What?
Iron Claw.
Iron Claw. Oh, yeah. Nah,
wrestling on.
I don't know. I just I like Kerry Von Erich, but I didn't really like any of the other Von Erichs. Or when I was growing up, I didn't really follow them too much or anything. So
I don't even know any of them. I just know the movie.
Oh, okay.
I'm not even familiar with. I only know it's Hulk Hogan and all those other.
Well, see, back in the day, in the 80s, there were territories. There weren't really like, it wasn't, not everything was national. Like WWF was kind of national, but you had the major territories like Mid-Atlantic Wrestling and stuff, like the NWA and whatnot. And then Texas.
NWA?
Yeah.
I thought that was Compton.
National Wrestling Alliance. That was before the other thing.
What other thing, Kevin?
Wow.
But the group.
What group?
NWA.
That's terrible.
Anyway, I know what he was doing. I'm just trying to.
Mike's trying to do a steamboat.
Blasted. But yeah, and then there are different territories, and the Von Erichs were in the Texas territory, but a lot of these people would cross over to different places. Like, some people would leave and be gone for a little while, go to WWF, and then come back and stuff. And so they were mostly a Texas based until Kerry Von Erich went to WWF, and that dude was insane shape. I mean, like, he was just pretty much set to be a superstar, but it just some things didn't work out for him. And then
explain who in the movie.
Anyway, I don't
Who's
want
Zac Efron?
Anyway,
who's Zac Efron in the movie? Which brother?
I don't think he was Kerry. I think it was. Was he playing Kevin? I don't know. There was Kerry, Kevin, David, Fritz, and Fritz was his dad, and yeah, exactly. So anyway, but he was pretty amazing. Kevin was pretty amazing. Like, or Kerry, I should say. Kerry. Well, they were both really athletic, really good. It just Kerry had like the WWF kind of star factor, like the kind of person that Vince loves to push and stuff. So big muscle guy, really athletic.
I feel like charisma would be pretty big in wrestling too, or is that a different kind of wrestling?
Yeah, I mean, no. It's definitely pro wrestling as we know it, sports entertainment kind of stuff. But when I was a kid, I watched we would get because back in the day, man, you just had like 3 channels and maybe a few couple of stations you could get like through UHF channels and every now and then would be lucky to catch the signal to get some of the Texas stuff, whatever channel was carrying the Texas wrestling. And I saw Kerry and I was like, holy cow, this dude's pretty crazy. So
cool.
So I'd seen a few matches, him with Ric Flair and stuff, and they put on some good stuff. And I remember it as, just from a kid.
Ric Flair, that's the guy with the cryptocurrency, right?
Woo coin. Woohoo! The Nature Boys got a new Woo coin.
Yeah, I'm not going to invest in that.
All right.
Why not? Makes you go woo.
Maybe woo.
Everybody's trying to get into the crypto thing.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think it's over, man.
It's time to put it on Jesus coin.
Always bet on Jesus.
Jesus would say, "Don't bet at all." What do you say about that? Boom, shakalaka.
Shakalaka.
It's the holiday season.
We have this radio station that plays Christmas music the whole holiday season. And so it's back to normal music, but once in a while they still throw in like, well, this is a wintry song. And it's helping you ease back out of the holiday season, which is nice. I'm kind of like, oh, all the Christmas music's gone. But once in a while they still throw one in there. I'm like, okay, I'm good.
They should always have Christmas music.
You're not wrong. I suddenly feel a little better.
All right, who's everybody's favorite Storm artist?
Mark Silvestri.
That's an interesting one there.
Yeah.
Paul Smith all day.
Mark
you say?
Silvestri, man, he's the number one.
Paul Smith is the correct answer. Thank you, Elliot.
Who's that?
Who's that?
Smith?
Oh, my stars and garters.
Why are you here?
I know what Mark Silvestri is.
That can't be your answer every week, but neither can Paul Smith. I'm just saying, how dare you?
When I think of superhero comics, I think,
oh, look how pretty.
Mark Silvestri.
Are you asking the top 3 or just the best the one that you like the most?
The best is Paul Smith.
Okay.
All the answers are wrong.
So then you could answer who's your second favorite.
Who's the one?
There
who
is no
actually
second
people
favorite.
remember?
They're all Paul Smith. Okay.
Second favorite is Paul Smith on a bad day. Third favorite is Paul Smith in a coma.
Wow.
He's
Hopefully he steps out.
He's still better than everybody. And then there's Alan Davis.
Yes. Alan Davis is a close fourth place.
Good for him. Oh my god.
Do you even know who Alan Davis is?
Yes, of course.
Don't
Excalibur,
say of
man.
course. How can you say of course when you don't know who Paul Smith is?
I know, right?
Just because Paul Smith's not known. He's not a
What?
well-known guy. Maybe for a Silver Age
What are
artist.
you
I
talking
guess.
about?
Silver Age?
You are a
What?
crazy person.
I've never heard of him.
You know what? When you see the covers and you'll be like, oh, that guy?
Oh my
And you're
God.
like, oh.
Yeah. You'll recognize him.
Maybe because
Do you think maybe because his run was so short that maybe he was more of a artist kind of guy than necessarily a fan favorite artist? But I know that there's a lot of the public that like his stuff too. So
what kind of style is his? Like, is it?
he's very clean, very. He's just got a great, no nonsense kind of style. That his figure drawings are good and really good, but at the same time, there's not a lot of crazy rendering or something in it. It's very, very.
Like sloth.
No.
Elegant.
He's not 90s, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Trash.
yeah.
That's probably
No,
why
he's
he didn't
very
stand
80s.
out in the 90s.
But he
The
wasn't in
90s
the
was
90s.
trash. Because the 90s was garbage.
The 90s was about personality of art. Like it's like it had to be like
90s
a strong
crap.
style.
It was
Talking
garbage.
No, because in the 90s, if
90s
your
was the
style was
destruction of the comic art form.
if your style was just about anatomy, then you didn't stand out. Because you had to be like you had to bring a style to your stuff.
Right, you had to just put a bunch of lines everywhere, and that makes it cooler.
You had to make a style.
I totally get it.
But that's actually stands true for like any era, really. Look at Kirby. He didn't have like the best. He could do a good anatomy, but he just did his own shorthand Kirby anatomy, and he stood out.
He did that out of necessity, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Those are the guys who people remember because they're so weird and unique. It's not necessarily even the best artist, but they're just like they stand
The
out.
thing is, if you saw the art, and his covers are gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's that one where Scott is fighting the octopus tentacles.
Dude, I'm gonna smack you right now, Elliot, across the entire universe. That was
What?
John Romita Jr.
Yeah,
It was John Romita Jr. You're right.
yeah. That's John Romita Jr.
You're
I thought
right.
you switched
That was
gears.
the issue where I left X-Men as a collector.
What?
You're right.
Because it was John Romita Jr. coming in and trying to do his best Paul Smith, and it wasn't good enough.
But it was a good cover though, and I thought it was his for a long
Are
time.
you sure he was trying to do Paul Smith? He's been drawing like that. I mean, he was doing it on Spider-Man and stuff like that. I don't think he was trying to.
He changed. You don't think he changed? Like when he goes to Spider-Man, he got real blocky. He went.
No, not his second. Not his second run on Spidey. He did his first run. His first run was a lot like the X-Men stuff.
Yeah, which I think was very Paul Smith, actually. But it might have been the inkers he had. It might have been his inkers though. Because who was
it? Wyasek?
I think so. Isn't that Wyatt? Is that Wyasek or Wyachek?
Wyachek.
I don't know.
It's Wyachek. I work with him.
Oh, see, I knew it. I didn't work with him. I knew it. Well, I knew it. So you're right. You're right. Okay, so the other one, of course, is when the Rogue and Wolverine cover where Wolverine's hunched over and Rogue's running behind him.
Yeah, I love that cover.
Yeah, that's a beautiful cover. A lot of his stuff was just beautifully designed, and the colors back then were so beautiful, rich on those covers.
You know, I look at that X-Men Alpha Flight, just thinking about. Sorry about that. No, I look at that X-Men Alpha Flight, especially the cover. Was X-Men Alpha Flight, or was it? Yeah, I think it was X-Men. What was it? Paul Smith did the X-Men.
X-Men Alpha Flight.
Yeah. I see a lot of Mike's some kind of influence there.
Oh, yeah.
Talking about this.
When I think about it,
Look at that one with Kitty against the wall. Tell me
I love this cover.
Amazing design. Beautiful.
That's the real one. I don't know what this one is. That's a that's a redo. He did it.
Yeah.
Redid it later.
The Brood one is awesome.
This is the Professor Xavier is a jerk. I used that pose in Shadow of the Conqueror.
Oh yeah, you talked about that.
Yeah. And then this one, so good.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at the hair. It's like an action figure. It looks so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
The one
this is the one that breaks your heart because halfway through the issue, John Romita Jr. starts drawing it.
I've never seen that cover in my life. What the heck?
Really?
What?
Yeah. I've never seen it. No.
How can you even say you're a comic artist, bro?
I think no one ordered it at the comic shop.
So good. I've held this cover in my hands in Paul's house.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Is he still alive?
Yeah.
His
And it's still drawing better than everyone.
Look how great this cover is, Matt. Appreciate this cover, Matt.
Oh, there's Lone Star. Didn't you do that for Lone Star panel?
No, I did the John Byrne one.
Oh, okay. I've never seen that cover in my life either.
Oh, remember this?
That's what I was supposed to say. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I've never seen that either. What the heck?
Dude, you missed one of the greatest runs in
it's the
X-Men
least
history.
talked about run in X-Men
Rogue
history.
versus Callisto.
I beg to
Look
differ.
at those colors.
Yeah.
Seriously, I've
They
never
were
seen that
awesome.
either. I've never heard anybody even show me or talk about those issues. It's like
Except for here.
this
Except
is
for
like
here.
a Mandela effect or something. Like I've never even heard of these.
This was a great cover.
I don't know how you missed it. That's
66.
I don't know.
It's much easier to see comics than hear them.
Like I've never seen anybody with those issues.
You've seen this, right?
No.
Yeah, that's a famous one. You can't.
How have you not
Never
seen this?
I've never seen that issue ever. That's crazy.
Oh my gosh,
It
dude.
feels seriously. It feels like a Mandela effect. Like it's like
You know what's crazy is that I
changed
bet
history.
I bet you would like him too, because some of the style that you work in with like a simple style. That's what he's kind of like one of the early versions of like what a Chris Samnee, Alex Toth in comics was in mainstream comics. He had like that kind of clean style, super nice, man.
Yeah, I like what you're showing me. It's just I've never seen it.
Look at that, dude. Ah, she's turning
Wow.
into a brood.
Yeah, I've never seen any of that. It's crazy.
And this was the first time Storm ever had a mohawk.
Yeah.
Wow,
That was
that's
his run.
elegant.
Yeah.
See, that's weird. Is like I look through all the back issues all the time. I've never seen those issues ever. Maybe how
I
many years
felt,
ago?
you know what? I'll tell you what. I felt like Kitty Pryde in this issue.
Oh, that's nice.
Remember how she got all upset when she saw Storm with the mohawk? That's how I
Yeah.
felt.
I could see that.
You know why you don't see them? You know why you don't see them, Cousin? It's because they're so popular. No one wants to give them up. That's how amazing they are.
See, the awesome thing, dude, he's all about like animation, right? He's like he came from the animation, so his like figure work and how he moves people across the panels and stuff. It's very like form first, right? So it's like,
Oh wait, has he done
X-Men? Yeah.
X Factor?
No.
No.
Like, he didn't do like Boom Boom and all these other
No.
characters. Like, okay, because there's a guy who looked like kind of like almost like animated style, and I picked up back issues and they look really cool. I didn't know who the artist was.
oh, remember this page when you opened it up and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
no,
Wow, this
she's
is like
Dark Phoenix, which she's not really, but
this is like another alternate reality, man. This is weird.
Yeah.
Cause I bought tons of X-Men back issues, and I've
oh,
never
there's a
seen
better.
any.
There it is. Look at that
Yeah.
cover,
Look at that. Can you expand that at all?
dude.
Wait, is
Look
this
at
like
that.
from
That's
the
one of the
'60s?
best covers of all time.
Is that from the
So
'60s or
rad.
'70s?
No,
80s, dude.
80s.
because I've never seen any one of these images
This
ever.
came out around the same time that all those movies came out from your boy. I can't say it. Anyway,
Dude, there's no way, because I've never seen any of these, not even in advertisements. I've never seen any art of this.
That's a double-sized issue, dude. That's one of the most famous ones.
He must have been hated by the editors because they just hid his stuff, because I've never seen any of his stuff.
Well, he did an interview in Wizard and was talking about how during that time he had blown some deadlines and things like that. It really angered some people in the right places or something.
That's how it'd be, because I mean, he's just like, he's good, but it's like they just hid his stuff or something, because I've never seen any of this. It's crazy.
But he's loved by like the Gaijin guys and a whole bunch of different artists and stuff.
He should be known by everybody, but it's like, what the heck happened? He
came to my wedding.
Oh, did he? Oh, sweet, man.
Awesome.
I'm starting to dislike you, Michael.
Because he was doing Leave It to Chance at Wildstorm at the time, right? So we would hang out at conventions because Jill was Voodoo, and I was at Wildstorm. So we'd hit the convention scene together. I got several pictures of us at weddings together, and I'm like, and so that's why I said I went to his house and invited him to the wedding. He drove his motorcycle down to the wedding and gave me this silver frame for our wedding. But yeah, no, great guy. Kind of a lefty, but whatever. That's fine. That's neither here nor there. He's Paul Smith.
That's perfect.
And he came to my wedding.
Wow. Yeah, Leave It to Chance is one of my. It's in my collection all the time. It's probably my top 5. It's awesome, and it's crazy that it finished in issue 13, but perfect that it ended on issue 13. If it didn't any other way, it wouldn't work. It was like right around the time that Hellboy came out, so it has the same kind of vibe. Yeah, I feel bad now that I confused that cover. I always assumed it was his. You're right; it is a John Romita Jr. cover. But you know why though?
Look, it's the original.
Yeah.
At that time, all that stuff, like all those comic covers, looked so good, and you could tell he was following that style, and at least in that transitional book. Oh, look at that, man!
Yeah, the Brood Saga was awesome.
But you know what? It's okay, Carson. You're a Jim Lee fan.
Yeah,
Sylvester.
Action lines with little cosmic dots around it are so cool.
But what if you like all of them?
That's okay too.
Yeah, exactly.
Then you're not very discerning.
I like Jim Lee's art too, but I mean the Sylvester is always my favorite.
Okay, I give you a pass on Sylvestri, but this is ridiculous with the Jim Lee thing. Anyway, Paul Smith's mind, I think everyone would look a lot better.
The art looks good. The art looks good. It's just I had never seen it. It's crazy.
I think you would appreciate it. It's a little dated for it's not current stuff now, but I think it still rocks.
I
like the way it looks a lot. That's cool.
Did he do his own inks too, or was he working with someone for this?
White chick.
Ooh.
Why a chick?
Why a chick?
Why a chick though?
Ha ha.
Yeah. Da, 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 da,
That is a cool drawing.
The best Storm ever looked when Jim Lee drew her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no! It wasn't Jim Lee.
Don't say you're wrong. Then I'll have to get on you.
No, because I was confusing it because it's Scott Williams inks. But do you remember that issue where they had all these different artists do the X-Men? And John Byrne did like 2 pages.
Yeah.
And by Scott Williams. And you had that Storm where she's playing with the cloud. And it's like the best John Byrne has ever looked.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can find that.
I hope so. I want to see it.
John Byrne.
She had really short hair in that shot too. It was like, but it wasn't.
Which hair?
Close crop.
So it wasn't the mohawk, but it was a different style.
No, it was like really close cropped all the way around. Like I can't remember what the story the impetus for having the short hair, but it was like Halle Berry short kind of.
Oh yeah, that's the late '80s. That's when they were blue and gold, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that when
Her hair really
Portacio was doing it?
Probably.
No, Jim Lee was drawing it at that time, I think.
Yeah, because it was kind of like a fill-in issue or something. It was a bunch of different artists all in the same issue, like an anniversary, but kind of a fill-in too.
Ah, boy, I can't see it.
But you guys didn't like John Romita Jr. back then at all?
I did.
I did.
Oh, I love this stuff.
I loved this stuff then. That's
I hated it because it wasn't Paul Smith.
True. I will say this though, that stuff, his X-Men work and his Spidey work, the early Spidey work, are my favorite. After that, I lose interest in it. Like, remember the issues where the New York City turns like a Dungeons and Dragons world?
Oh, the Kulan Gath or something like that. That's how you pronounce it. That wizard, that evil.
Yeah,
wizard.
yeah.
I liked it when he got all blocky.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I hated it. That's where I stopped. I had to jump off.
Because it had a more, like a style that didn't feel like he was trying to do his best Paul Smith.
So his best stuff was Daredevil, man, with Ann Asante.
I can't find it. Jeez Louise.
I think that's when he did blocky, but not just too blocky. But that was his stuff in Daredevil. Oh my gosh. Before the Frank Miller one, which is also good, but man, Ann Innocente, or her name is, I can't remember, but man, that
this is the cover that I did Lone Star off.
Oh, cool. Yep.
Oh wow, they actually have a scan of the drawing on that one.
I can't find it. This is annoying. Anybody remember the issue number or that? Double-sized, whatever. Oh, Wendigo. Gosh, John Byrne was so good back then.
Yes.
Yeah, if I could draw half as well as Paul Smith, that'd be a very accomplished art. I would feel personally very accomplished.
Oh, Elliot, you can draw half as well as him.
But you should be your best Elliot.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm giving the man credit.
You got it now. He's like,
You're missing my point. I'm just saying he's amazing. You tell him that, Michael. You tell him that the jerkmonger said so.
Hey, how many of you had this?
I did not have that, but I found scans of that later.
Oh, really? Yeah. I have it.
Oh, that's cool.
That was slightly ahead of my time.
Raj 2000.
I had friends that, former friends that had these, had some of those though. I'd seen them.
Remember when John Byrne started on Fantastic Four? How awesome that was! Right after George Perez. Oh my god!
Yeah, Byrne's fantastic. That's when I came into comics. When Byrne was on FF.
Yeah. And then when he did that issue with Terrax on the cover, oh my god! Comics were so lush back then, right? Like the colors were so rich. I don't know what it was. Remember when I went to that phase, like in the late '80s, with that CMYK nonsense? It got all weird and saturated. Ugh.
Yeah, yeah, like it had a lot of yellows in it too. Where they were changing papers and they were changing the color process, and it got those weird. The Hulk comics really had that noticeable too.
You know what's crazy about, like, you look at this cover, and I always thought back then, like, this was so freaking good. But Scott Williams has gotten so much better.
Yeah.
Great. Jim's
about the same.
Well, he went through a phase. Like he Jackson Geis on Deathlock, and he was inking Jim Lee, and he went from a very kind of getting used to Jim stuff and to look very natural or he was inking, and then he got into a rhythm of doing the same kind of lines or the style, because they were both kind of changing that style to that real flashy style. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the one that Cosmo loves so much.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Yeah, like the Deathlock series, he made Jackson guys look like Jim Lee, and it looked awesome. It looked amazing.
He cleaned it up then.
Yeah, he cleaned because Jackson got really like loose. His figures are very long, kind of almost sinewy, and almost not really, but he's very illustrative and very long, sinewy forms.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Cool, right?
And then Scott Williams came in and kind of gave him a tinge of flash, just enough to where it made him look like he could be, top 10 artists for that, that time period.
I love Butch Cassidy. You remember when he did some stuff at CrossGen, didn't he?
I think he did. That was after I had just left. Yeah, because they got a new crew. I think Aaron was there and stuff too.
Did he work on the Pirate book?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. But he also did some stuff on Aquaman that was gorgeous, man. He did that. What was that Aquaman run? It was when I can't remember the name of the story. It was after the Hook Hand. It was something later. It was a different blonde guy. It was supposed to be a different Aquaman, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
So good, man.
Andrew Hayes wants to know if we're having an auction for New Year's. I don't think I'll be here New Year's night.
Yeah, we should.
New Year's Eve.
Oh, good flank.
Well,
Andrew Hayes looking for something.
That's New Year's Day, huh?
Maybe
like the first.
Maybe we.
Yeah.
Are we doing a show New Year's Day?
Yeah.
I'm not going anywhere.
Well, that's a Wednesday, right?
Oh my god.
No, Wednesday's the 3rd.
Well, Wednesday's
New Year's Day is Monday.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know nothing about nothing. I don't know nothing about nothing.
It makes it easier, I guess.
Well, it's always a week after Christmas Day.
Well, that was Tuesday.
No.
Christmas
Day. It's Monday.
Wait.
It was Monday.
So New Year's Day. Okay.
The 2nd was Tuesday.
Right.
I went back to work. That's how I know. Sadly.
Okay.
I mean, we could schedule an auction for some time. Me and the boys will have a chat.
Yeah.
Okay, Andrew. We'll do that. We'll figure it out.
I thought Storm looked awesome with the mohawk when she came out. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I thought she was pretty cool.
I was like, she looks so cool. She's so hot.
I'm sure it was very cool, but like it can be difficult. Like a lot of times, if a child parent has a sudden change in something, it can just some more than others. It can be a little upsetting.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't just out of the blue. It was because it was right after her fight with Callisto, and she took over as the leader of the Morlocks.
Yeah. I remember. I felt Callisto was horrifying. I was like, oh, she's
Yeah.
But you're supposed to think that.
I don't know any kid who bought X-Men. It was mostly like teenagers who bought X-Men because like kids were like they're more into Spider-Man or Iron Man or something like that.
No
X-Men
way,
was boring.
dude.
X-Men was boring. It was like
I don't know what
You're
Yeah,
crazy.
it was boring.
Nobody bought Iron Man.
Talking. It's like they're standing around talking about drama and how they're being.
Dude, at that time, first of all, what you just said is completely ridiculous. At that time, X-Men was the top-selling book everywhere.
Yeah,
that was all that people.
Yeah, but it was teenagers. That's what I'm saying. Buying it. It wasn't like little kids.
You said that nobody was buying it. Like I don't know.
No, I mean, little
okay.
kids,
I'm talking about when I was in 3rd grade.
Yeah, dude. When I was a kid and I saw X-Men, I was like, I just looked at it and I go, "This is boring. Put it down."
Hey,
and I was like,
Matt, you're not
Spider-Man's
everybody.
better.
You can't say
X-Men.
No kids were reading it because you weren't. That's not how it works.
No, I didn't know any kids who would read it. No kids. They were.
I can understand where he's coming from a little bit. They kind of had to kind of when I was at the store, the spinner racks, the X-Men, some of the covers kind of really, I was like, oh man, who are these guys? And then when I saw Wolverine, I was like, that dude's cool. He's got claws, and that was it. I picked up the books. I started reading them then.
For me, it was Colossus. I thought Colossus was awesome. I was like, whoa, he's huge. He's built. I was all into bodybuilding.
Yeah, actually, the Colossus is the first comic of X-Men I got. I'd only got it because it came in a 3-pack, and I remember just putting it away, but I didn't read it. And then years later, when I became a teenager, I looked at it and had Colossus on the cover fighting. What's that guy, Nimrod?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh! You know what?
That's John Romita Jr. issues. Yeah. Yeah, they always, right around that time, they seemed like when I was picking up comics from, the spinner racks at the grocery stores and stuff, they always looked like a gang. They weren't really a superhero. They were like a gang in the way they were presented on the covers and stuff. At least that's what in my mind interpreted it, being a young kid, 13.
I think, if I remember correctly, this was my first X-Men issue.
See, for me, Spider-Man wasn't cool to me. I didn't like Spider-Man growing up. I liked them in cartoons, and I liked them on Electric Company, but I didn't like them in comics. I didn't find him interesting. He was always whining and crying. I was like, eh.
Well, yeah, he's not cool, but he didn't seem cool because he had real problems. And when you're like, that's not cool. I don't want to hear about his light bills or Aunt May having a heart attack.
Yeah, you don't want me to get sick.
Well, for me, Spider-Man was just fighting crazy characters, like the weirdest looking guys.
It may also be that the X-Men, that the villains for the X-Men were always really good too. Mm-hmm. They were cool, like Magneto. I thought was awesome, and I discovered him on Spider-Man: His Amazing Friends.
Yeah.
So that was cool to me, and
that cartoon was so much fun.
You guys remember this issue?
Yep.
Oh yeah. That's the issue I wanted. That's the issue I wanted to get. I just had an accident. I had an accident.
What?
I got ink
shot
all over my.
I thought maybe
you got too excited.
Yeah, exactly. No, but I always wanted that. Like they had the subscriptions. You'd see the ads for that in a lot of subscriptions for Marvel. And I was always thinking I'd get that, and then I got the subscription. I never got that issue, and I was so mad. I was like, what are y'all doing trying to cheat me out of it?
Out of this book I wanted. That's not how subscriptions work. If it's in the advertisement, it's already released.
That's Walter Simonson, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe this was my first X-Men issue, and it was during Paul Smith's run. It was a fill-in issue during Paul Smith's run. I think this is where they introduced Rogue.
Yeah, that's her first appearance.
Right? Yeah. Did you hear the mistake that Simonson made? So he had a conversation because he got the script, and he was talking to Chris Claremont, and he was on the phone with him, and he asked him how old Rogue was because it didn't say in the script. So he tells him he's 30. So you could see he drew a 30-year-old, right, with the white hair and everything.
Yeah.
And then the book comes out, and Chris goes, 13.
Wow.
Because
or Walt.
She's welcome to the X-Men. It's the school for gifted youngsters, right? 30-year-old Rogue. So it's funny because people always would say how Anna Paquin was too young, and I'm like, no, that was the original idea.
Yeah, the intent. And then they dialed it back. They got her down a little bit, but still hadn't, like Mark Silvestri and Alan Davis were still kind of drawing her like a mid-20s hottie.
Yeah. I mean,
I think that if she had come in at 13, she wouldn't have been as popular. That's all I can say about that.
I think you're right. Although she looked hideous in that issue. She looked. They gave her a lot of like lines in the face.
They probably had to go in and try and fix it all really fast.
The best version, the best time Rogue exists anywhere is when she takes away Miss Marvel's powers.
Yeah,
that was really interesting. I think that was Jim Lee, right?
Was she?
It didn't happen in that issue, but it was had a cool cover. With,
Was it Silvestri? Where she had that like.
Was she already with the X-Men when she took the power?
I thought it was an issue of Avengers or something that she took her powers. It was some other book.
No, I think it was X-Men because it was Rogue was wearing Carol Danvers' like outfit with the red sash.
Oh, you're in.
I didn't pay attention to that much of it. I don't know. You guys are gonna have to. I'm gonna have to defer to you guys' memory.
You think Rogue was kind of like Chris Claremont's response to Terra in Teen Titans?
That's an interesting question.
It was right around the same time, right? A little later.
Yeah. It makes me think of it anyway.
Didn't Marvel and the DC do that? They always make characters that resembled something.
Yeah.
Like
We need to decorate a bit.
Man, that Teen Titans storyline was like the best.
The George Perez.
Yeah, when Terra came in.
Yeah. The art was great that shit too.
Heart of the Crew before she. Well, does that count as a spoiler? I won't say anything spoilery then.
What's that?
What?
How long was Terra part of the crew for that storyline?
Oh, that book's like almost 40 years old. If it's spoiled now, then people got real problems.
Yeah. It was a minute. It was like, I mean, you really got to think she was part of the team.
Remember Jericho and his weird looking hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what's wrong with that guy? What's wrong with his hair? That's so stupid. Comb your hair. Get a haircut, stupid.
Now I have to look him up.
Elliot has these guttural reactions and stuff that I gotta admit I had when I was a kid too.
It was just, you know what it was? It made him look very effeminate, and it bothered me a lot. I was like, God,
yeah.
Why do you have long eyelashes? And it's all George Perez's fault. He kept drawing everybody with long lashes and looking weird. Like, George, stop it.
George was grooming you.
He was. But you know what? My favorite George is the early Teen Titans, not the first like 10 or 12 issues. Those are my favorite George Perez issues. After that, although I did like the one when Trigon shows up, and they had, I don't know why they published that so many times. You guys remember that? Like, what was the reason for all that? There was like 2 different versions of that. That Trigon. There was the regular version, and there was like a special version of it, like a special issue, something. It was all black and white on. Well, that was the book too, but. You know what I'm talking about? Anybody know what I'm talking about?
And
Costin doesn't know anything because he's too young. But
this space for rent says Rogue took Carol's powers in an Avengers annual, then turned up on Professor X's door in X-Men because of the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. Had no
I was
help
right.
her block out Carol's memories.
What? Oh, Avengers annual. Oh, that makes sense though. That was back when they used to kind of interplay the 2 groups very well.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun. That was such a good time for comics. There was so much newness, and at least in those comics and those companies.
It was the best time for comics.
Jericho looks like a hobbit. Might have great eyes.
You see what I mean? He's that blonde, bushy head. Nonsense.
What's his power? That he looks like this.
I think he elf. He had some kind of elf powers. I think he could like control your body or something, but he couldn't talk. He was mute. That bothered me too. Like, golly, Jericho, talk or something.
Explain your hair. Shrug.
Give me some. He bothered me so much. Stupid Jericho. Ruined my childhood.
Oh no!
Was Jericho Slade's kid? I'm trying to remember what the relationship was.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I remember I got that issue of Teen Titans where he shows up. I was so excited. I was like, I got the first what's his name? can't remember his name right
First
now.
appearance, Deathstroke, the Terminator.
Deathstroke. I was you told me Slade, and my head just got stuck on Slade. I was like, I say, this is Slade. This is Slade. Stupid Elliot.
Jiminy says Jericho was Deathstroke's son. Yes, Slade.
Slade Wilson.
He has much bigger mutton chops than somebody with that haircut needs.
I feel like you're getting a little obsessed over Jericho's hairdo.
I told you, it's offensive.
It's interesting.
It's offensive. I hear you. That's code for I don't like it. It's ruining my childhood, even as an adult.
Oh no!
Retroactively.
It's retroactively.
I was fine until tonight. Now I got to go rethink everything.
Well, you know what? Maybe we can find a really pretty drawing of Storm and go, oh yeah, there's somebody with really
Right? See,
cool hair.
Storm's hair was not.
Yeah.
If Paul Smith had drawn Jericho, that'd be different. I would be like, okay, that's cool. I wish I'd seen him draw anything else like that because he didn't do much.
You know what it is? George Perez just loved drawing perms.
Yeah, that's probably it.
He was very into curly hair. Poor guy.
Any chance you get to draw curly hair, right? It doesn't show up very often.
I think he's trying to draw them more Hispanic or Puerto Rican.
Hold on, I got to read this from Jiminy.
Everyone doesn't know Deathstroke's real name, Mike, so I had to translate for them.
I think I got it.
I think you came to the wrong show, Jimmy. We got Matt Costin. He brings up the wrong people all the time, so it's okay. I was trying. You know what? I can't remember right now. I can't remember the damn actor's name now.
Which one?
The one you love so much.
Steven Seagal?
Steven Seagal, yes.
How could you not even know Steven Seagal's name?
Because I hate him.
He's one of the best human beings that walk the earth.
I understand you believe that, but I hate him.
Oh, they should cast him as Jericho.
Did I use strong? Is my language too strong for everyone in the room?
I said one of, not the.
Jesus!
Yeah, I know.
In me!
Becky, hey!
She said, hi, Becky.
She's challenging you on your obsession with Steven Seagal.
I love you too.
Here.
What?
Can you hear? I have my headset in, so it's...
Hello?
Hi, Becky. Hi.
Hi.
Woo! How was Christmas?
It was magical, like your voice.
Well, that's great.
Yes. It was so dandy. How was yours?
Oh, it was good. I think I got just about enough sweets and candy and cookies.
Dude, you're telling me, man. I feel so wasted. So much sugar. Like, it's wild.
We didn't have a lot of sugar.
Yeah, well, especially today.
Well, pumpkin pie.
Well, yeah, that too. But yeah, like one of the customers in the comic shop gifted me with milk tea, boba milk tea.
Ooh.
And he gave me cookies.
Oh, boba milk tea with cookies.
Yes. And then he gave me a card with a gift card for more boba.
Oh, okay. So he's getting extra punches on his membership card next time.
I think so. I can't give him any more discounts, but I'll still be nice to him. Yeah, it was wild. So.
Nice.
Yeah, she got good customers that come in, give gifts.
Oh, they're some sweet people. There's this there's a Chinese food place where, it's last year I didn't have like a lot for lunch. I just kind of went up and like I kind of just felt like having some of my favorite Chinese food, and they were open. And I'm kind of like, I know what I'm going to do. So I had some extra cookies and stuff, and I put together a little bundle and went over and got my food and told her Merry Christmas and gave her a little bag of cookies. And she was like, oh, thank you. Aww. And when I went back after New Year's, she gave me a little bag and said Happy New Year's. And it had some candies in it.
Oh,
did she say, you know that the Chinese and the Japanese are not the same people?
Oh no!
Right.
What's
Time for me to
happening
leave
to us?
before it gets wild.
So this year
bye, Gabe. What? Oh, did you have more stories to tell? I'm sorry.
Oh, well, this year I went back and got some again and gave her this time a bigger bag of chocolates. And it's funny because this time when she picked up the phone, she said, Merry Christmas. I'm like, oh, that's nice. So
Wow.
They're normally closed on Monday, but she was open specifically to feed everybody on Christmas. I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Wow.
So I went over and I had a bigger bag of candy this time. Like, there, I hope she likes them. And she's like, oh, and then she went over and she had a whole bag of these little melon candies and said, Merry Christmas. I'm like, oh no, thank you.
I gotta meet this lady.
Yeah, she's great.
Wow, that's gonna be on my list for like when I meet you. You know?
You know why Chinese restaurants are open on Christmas?
Good.
No, I know that.
Because
Yeah.
Jews are good tippers.
Yeah. Yep. That's nice. I learned something, didn't we?
And with that, thanks for coming, everybody.
No, all the Japanese places were open. We on Christmas Day we went to Book Off,
Oh, and we went to Dean Tea.
Sting Tea and Book Off
Tea and Book Off?
on Christmas. Yeah, we got a boba tea.
Oh, nice.
Without the boba.
Yeah.
Without the boba?
I went shopping. What?
You got a boba tea without the boba?
Yeah. There's too much carbs, so I used to have the milk tea.
Yeah, it'll make us fat. So we try to stay lean and fit for our fans. You know?
I mean, if you're gonna cut down on carbs, yeah, I can see definitely. Boba can kind of go to one side, but don't get like unsweetened or less flavorful milk tea and then have boba in it. Like, no, if you have to choose, definitely.
Got to make those sacrifices.
Sometimes I do no sugar because it tastes good without it, but sometimes you need a little bit of.
Yeah, it kind of depends on what tea you get.
Hey, I learned something if y'all are trying to cut down on carbs.
What?
Do tell.
So if you cook rice or wheat and then you refrigerate it and then you reheat it, it changes molecularly so that the carbohydrates get sort of locked up and your body can't digest the carbohydrates. So it goes all the way through to your intestines where it becomes a prebiotic, which is actually even better for you. And so you don't get any of the carbohydrate breaking down and being used and turned into fats.
So
I saw a guy on YouTube talking
Like
about
a science project, isn't it?
Right.
That would be interesting. So if you reheat your fried rice, it will be a prebiotic?
Basically, yeah.
Fried rice.
But you gotta have it in the fridge, though. You gotta store it in the fridge.
Yeah, you got to put it in the
You got
fridge and then
to-
reheat it.
How long does it have to stay in the fridge, do you think?
Probably till it cools down, but I'd probably do it for a day.
Yeah, okay. Interesting.
Checking out this comment. LOL, Becky's voice goes between Amy and Siege's in one body. What? Wow, cool.
That's like a
I
superpower.
didn't know I had anything. Wow, God bless you, Jiminy.
I can hear that.
That's accurate, yeah.
I do too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can hear that a little bit.
Right. Well, that's what I'm trying to get into.
She's like, you guys are jerks. She's like, sort of.
She wants to do voice acting.
Oh, awesome.
She's got some equipment for microphone stuff too. She's done a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's very cool.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
You.
She got me doing voices now too. I do cartoon voice.
You
But-
do cartoon voice of Matt Cosson, and then you do that.
No,
Cosson.
Steven Seagal.
You're not man enough to do that.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, that's true.
You got
Steven Seagal is
served.
pretty manly.
Don't bring that.
Oh my goodness.
Don't you just love that scene in Home Alone, the second one?
What's that?
Suck brick kid.
You remember that
Suck
scene
brick,
where
kid.
like Kevin throws a brick at one of the sticky bandits, and he throws a brick like 4 times? You remember that? Gets like knocked out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but then like later on, the bandit like looks down and he says, "Suck brick, kid." He throws it, and it misses him, and he's like, "Dang it!" He's only got 1 brick, and he looks back. He's like,
He's the guy who got hit like 4 times.
"Yeah, it was Marv."
The guy who screams like a woman. That guy is pretty good.
Has a bushy hair. Yeah.
Oh, did he have curly hair?
Yeah.
Yeah. Curly hair. Sorry.
Suck
Bushy
brick
hair.
kid.
Bushy.
That
curly
guy.
hair. That's wild.
That guy is in a movie called that movie we talked about last week, Chud. He's
Oh yeah.
He's in there. Yeah, that's so weird. I was like, that's that guy from Home Alone.
I watched Chud because I watched it because of Robert Downey Jr. Because he was talking about how much he loves films. He goes, I can watch Chud, Cannibal Underground Dwellers or Humanoid Underground Dwellers. I could watch that and I'm into it. He's like, I just get soaked into the story, and I'm like, I can watch Chud. Don't you miss movies like that type of movies? It's like we get boring crap now. It's like that was.
I never watched Chud. I honestly just didn't like the name.
It's entertaining. It's just one of the most entertaining. It's just so crazy and funny and just weird.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's goofy, but it's fun.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fun movies, man. I miss seeing those fun.
All right, I'll give you that.
I never watched They Live either.
What?
What?
Yeah,
Oh
It
my
just
word!
the
You haven't
faces. I
lived
just
when you've
didn't
seen
like
They
the
Live.
faces. I was like, I didn't want to.
You should watch it because it is very appropriate for the times we live in.
Oh yeah, it's basically what we're living now.
Yeah, literally.
You'd probably end up doing if you watch it. We'll end up doing it for Drawn and Quartered.
Yeah.
I want to do a Roddy Piper. I love him.
Yeah, Piper.
Also, one of the best crazy fight scenes.
Oh yeah, with him and Gargoyles. Goliath in the alley.
David Keith.
Yeah, David Keith.
That guy is. He's also, dude. Well, he was in he was in The Thing.
Yes.
And then something else. Wasn't he in something else? Or no, just The Thing and They Live.
I mean, if he's a good actor, I hope he's in something else.
He's been in a bunch of stuff.
I mean,
I'm
John
trying to
Carpenter.
remember now.
John Carpenter. He was in Men at Work. That's a great one. You ever see that one?
Do you mean with Charlie Sheen? And...
Charlie Sheen.
Emilio Estevez.
Yeah, that movie's hilarious, man. That's a great comedy.
Yeah.
Because he's like an ex-Vietnam vet who's like he hates police officers. He's like, I hate cops, and then he gets involved where a police standoff, and he just like he has the best dialogue. It's just so good.
Sash is watching, and he commented in a Telegram group instead of here. He said, "My pronouns are offended. You've never seen They Live." Now he's offended that I did a New Zealand accent that sounds Australian.
I'm offended you've never seen Not They Live, man. That's like saying you've never seen like Gone with the Wind or never seen.
I never sat through Gone with the Wind.
What?
Did you ever see Gone with the Wind?
I've seen it like 5 times.
Oh, Gone with the Wind? Oh, that's a very long film, but
Frankly, Matt, I don't give a damn.
Oh!
They made me watch it at school
don't
3
curse
times.
at my husband.
They made me watch it 3 times.
Oh my gosh, really?
Wait,
Yeah.
Gone with the Wind?
Yeah, we sat in school. We watched it. I go, we already seen this last year. And they're like, we're gonna see it again. I'm like,
What about Sound of Music?
Yes, Andrew Hayes, I have seen 12 Angry Men. That's a great film.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, nobody cares about my
but you still haven't seen They Live. Have you seen Escape from New York?
No, I
Wait.
saw Escape from LA though. It was
Do you
horrible.
mind if I just butt in for a bit? Because there's a film we all know got to see. What? Oh, Surf Ninjas.
Yeah.
That's high art.
Are you
That's high
laughing
art.
right now?
Yes, they are.
Seriously?
Seriously?
Wow.
Are you
I
really?
am sad right now.
You
Yeah,
should be
you're really.
surprised with Surf Ninjas.
I just met 2 of the actors this year, and I'm very happy.
Oh yeah. We met the guy.
Oh, was it a good experience?
One of them was.
Well, no one. Well, yeah.
Well, the other one's
Well,
okay, but
no, the other one was
he's not
good.
very friendly. I think he's been in the industry so long, he's kind of jaded. Or maybe he didn't feel good that day. I don't know. He just
Yeah.
wasn't very.
He was nice earlier in the day.
Oh,
He's
okay.
older too, so he probably is feeling it.
Yeah. I don't know. But yeah. Well, the other
Pablo
actors.
says that's like you never watched Ninja Terminator. What?
Oh
Wow, that
yeah,
sounds cool.
Ninja Terminator, man, classic.
What about 3 Ninjas?
Nope,
Oh.
No.
I've never seen
Is that a grunt I heard?
it.
Actually, I think I did see that. I think I did see that when I was
Yeah,
younger.
with Tum Tum.
Tom Tom.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how to feel about it though.
She made me watch it just recently because I never
You
watched
should love it then.
Nope.
It's 90s.
Sorry.
What did you say?
Was it 90s or was it late 80s?
I think it was 90s.
Yeah, it's 90s.
Yeah. That you might as well like that and the one with Hulk Hogan, which was that one.
That was a third. Wow, I don't know.
He's in one of the movies, though.
Yeah,
What?
I've never seen that one, honestly. I've only seen like the first two. I think they came out with like what, 3 total or 4 of them. I think the third one is the Hulk Hogan one.
Hulk Hogan, you too hard out.
I got to be honest. A lot of people love like the Ninja Turtles movies. I couldn't stand them, and then I watched them recently.
Here, Elliot. I couldn't either.
I tried to watch it this last time, and I was like, I could appreciate what's happening there, but I don't know.
I like the first one. The first one was really cool, dark kind of stuff for my.
Oh, the first one's crazy good. Yeah, the second one's fun because it's just so cheesy, but it's But the third one is a travesty upon humanity. But dude, they could have went so crazy good if they made the third movie because it could have taken place on another planet when they go to another dimension to fight Triceratops.
I feel like the third one's kind of been collectively removed.
Was what?
I feel like the third one, like, I can't even think of any clips that you see of that one being passed around, really.
The suits look really bad too. They made him look really cartoony with buggy eyes and stuff.
I didn't care for the first one either. I was like, man.
No, I never saw 70s Batman movies. That's the one where he runs around with the bomb saying, some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
And the bat shark repellent?
Yes, exactly.
I love that. I love it, but I know it's not good. It's just, I love it because it was, I grew up on Adam West
It's enough
Batman.
that you had fun watching
That
it.
was my bad. It's okay. It's okay. I wasn't.
That's okay.
Yeah, no, either way, I wasn't into it, but I loved Alfred. I loved his hair. He was awesome. Mr. Wade.
So who's the coolest Alfred?
66 Alfred, in my opinion. He's so cool that he dressed up as Batman. People believed him with the mustache. That's how cool he is.
Oh, really?
Yes, he did. He was trying to throw off people because people were figuring out that Bruce was Batman. He couldn't have.
I remember that. I seen that episode.
I'm sorry, but Michael Caine is the best Alfred.
Oh, that's right. He played Alfred.
He's also a really good Scrooge.
Yeah, I just watched that yesterday. Or, Christmas Day. We watched Scrooge, the Muppet Scrooge.
So good.
Yeah.
Christmas Eve, I watched Die Hard 1 and 2.
Hey, did you know Invasion USA is a Christmas movie too?
Who?
Do they both take place at Christmas?
With Chuck Norris. Invasion
did both
USA.
the Die Hard take place on Christmas?
Yeah, they do. Not the same Christmas, but
Favorite Christmases.
that'd be weird.
Yeah, that would be. I'm sorry if I'm talking over anyone. Occasionally the audio cuts out and it sounds like it's quiet, and then I'm like, oh wait, someone's talking.
So Invasion USA, you say?
Invasion USA was Christmas movie with Chuck Norris.
I'm gonna have to have someone do a fact check on that. I'm not sure.
Here, I'll show you a picture. Here.
Oh.
I got it on my phone. I did my little check before I even said it.
Facts are flying.
Here you go.
There's time to fix it, Rent.
What's that? I don't see it.
See, look, I don't know if you can make it out. Wait, let me.
Wait, what are we looking at?
Chuck Norris. Look at Christmas trees behind him. Look at that.
Oh, you're right.
Got the Uzis.
Oh,
Christmas decor around.
There you go. It's a Christmas movie.
It is. You're
Look
right.
at 2 Christmas trees. You got 2 Christmas trees. One on the
Oh, it's a double Christmas.
Double Christmas special.
He's saving America on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Chuck couldn't be outdone by Bruce Willis and Stallone Willis and Gibson.
First of all, that's foolishness. No, you know what? I watched Gremlins. That was fun.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I was just thinking about Gremlins when you said that. How strange.
Dun, 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 dun.
What else is solid? Solid Christmas movies that nobody acknowledges as Christmas movies.
What about Batman Returns?
Yeah,
that's
that is too.
Batman Returns is a Christmas movie. You're right.
It's also a terrible movie.
It's great.
No, it's not. Awesome.
I loved it.
Oh, while you were sleeping, right? We watched that one.
Which is that one?
That's with Sandra Bullock.
Oh yeah, so she has an accident. She can't remember stuff, or the other guy can't remember stuff.
The guy that she likes says, "Yeah, she saved his life from getting hit by a train. He falls into the subway where she works, but she saves him, and then at the hospital, they think she's his fiance."
Yeah,
Right.
she said, "Oh."
Yeah.
They wouldn't let her go talk to him, even though she said, "Oh, I was going to marry him," and they thought that meant they
Yeah.
were engaged, not she was sweet on him from a distance. And then it just kind of shenanigans.
I gotta tell you, that movie was a tearjerker.
Remember Family Man with Nicolas Cage?
Yes.
That's
a
a
great
hard
movie.
movie to watch.
Yeah, but it's a great movie.
It is a
Tia
good movie.
Leone.
Yeah, it's sad though, man. I'm like, no, wait, he doesn't. Spoilers. He doesn't get the girl. What?
What? I don't remember.
It's a really good one. He acts his butt off on that one. I mean, he still has his butt, I think, but
Yeah, that was like right before he started taking every script he could to pay the IRS off. I think.
yeah. Now he's saying that he's retiring. We may have to do a Nicolas Cage drawn and quartered soon.
He's retiring.
Yeah, he's saying he's done with movies.
There's
He's
a lot of
already-
guys saying that now, right? Because of
So we
script.
can add Nicolas Cage to our Dean Cain movies.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, he was saying that he found stuff on TV. What they're doing in a lot of these TV shows, that he found them more interesting. He found a few things that he found interesting.
Oh, nice.
Who, Nicholas said that?
Dude,
Yeah.
that movie he did with the unbearable, what is it? The unbearable weight of something talent.
Oh, that
Whatever.
new one.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was great. Have you seen that?
No, I meant to. I never watched it. I
It's
rented
a
it.
comedy, right? It's a
Yeah.
comedy.
I mean, it's funny, but it's
It's
you know,
funny
it's,
because
it's
it's
one of those
true.
movies where it's like funny and it's dramatic. So
Is it meta narrative in there? Is that he's trying to tell you something?
it's very meta. Yeah.
Is he making fun of all of us for making fun of him?
No, primarily he's making fun of himself.
Speaking of, man, have you guys seen Renfield?
No.
Yeah.
Oh
With
my
Nicolas Cage.
God. It is incredible.
Right? Cage
That
is on
is-
a roll, dude.
Man, Nick, she whiz, man. He blew me away. I was like, this is probably one of his best, in my opinion, one of his best acted roles. He pulls that off. And he makes Bela Lugosi Dracula scary. Seriously, because Bela Lugosi's never been scary to me. But man, if it was like that, I'd be afraid. It was scary. It was good. Who was
Nobody
it?
else has seen it?
The Space for Rent says The Color Out of Space. Yep, that was awesome too. But that still wasn't his best role. This one, Renfield, was incredible. If you like Dracula at all, or if you like Nicolas Cage at all, and it's funny, it's like a dark comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Pope.
You know, if you like that kind of thing. Some people don't like that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, I like it.
That's awesome. It sounds like he's maybe getting to choose roles that he just enjoys more than anything, because it seems like what I hear of him has been pretty consistently. His latest movies have been well liked.
Well, yeah, like I said, he probably paid off the IRS, so now he doesn't have to take every role that comes to him.
Did you hear Pauly Shore was living next to him when he lived in Vegas, and he said he called Pauly Shore up and goes, "Hey, we're neighbors, man. You should come over when we hang out." And he's like, okay. And he's like, but no pictures, man. Yeah. So okay. It was funny.
Anything?
Hanging out with Nick Cage, Pauly Shore.
He's hanging out with the Weasel.
Yeah. And then you're a pretty funny guy. I want to hang out with you.
I knew his brother way back.
Pauly Shore?
Yeah, Scott
I-
Shore's his brother. He runs
Oh.
the what's it
Comedy
called?
shop?
Laugh Factory or something.
Laugh Factory, yeah. Comedy store, right?
Comedy store. Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
There's one in La Jolla. He runs that. So we went up there, me and my wife, before we had kids or anything. And Pauly was practicing and it was like after hours, so Pauly was like doing a practice set.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
So that was in his heyday when he was like wearing the headband and everything?
Gosh, what? It's probably 93 or 4 or 5, something around there.
I was in an elevator once with Carrot Top.
That
Yeah.
guy's scary, man.
It was in
I was in an
LA.
elevator once with Lou Ferrigno.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, but he was no
He's-
Carrot Top.
He's almost big as Jack. He's almost big as Carrot Top, right, Lou? Have you seen him, man? He's scary looking. He's jacked.
He's huge. I've told that story before, right? How he opened the elevator and he was right there.
No, that's amazing.
Okay, so this is back when we only had 2 kids, and I was in the elevator with Eden, Elijah. They were like baby and toddler, and Jill's dad. And Jill's dad was feeling Jill's arm, and he's like, "Oh, wow, you're getting some muscles now," because she was carrying the kids around. So she flexes, right? She puts up her arm. I don't know why this is like this. So Jill's like this, and the elevator door opens, and there's a wall of a man. It's Lou Ferrigno, and Jill's sitting here like this, flexing her bicep. And he points at her and he goes, "What's that?" And she goes, "It's a," I think she said, "It's a bicep." She said, "It's a bicep," and he like rips up his arm and goes, "That's a bicep." And his arm's like as big as her waist,
Oh, Lou.
How many times has he gone into an elevator, the door opened, and somebody was doing a muscle pose?
Probably not a lot,
It's quite
At least
simple.
not around him.
I loved him in on King of Queens. He plays
Yeah.
himself. That's so
Yeah. Oh man, he's so funny in that show. Dude, I'm surprised he plays himself though. That's what's weird, Like he's just Lou Ferrigno on the show, and he lives in the neighborhood, Queens.
He is a character in a show.
He's like a busybody, like in one episode where he gossips. Right?
Okay. Am I having a deja vu? Have we had this conversation before?
I think we did talk about it before.
I think we've had this conversation before.
That's how good it was.
Told you how good. That's how awesome my commentary was.
Memorable, Yeah, the one guy that I talked with, the actor, I was like, mentioning different shows that he was on that I liked, and he was just like really like esoteric with his answers. So I was like, he was just like, Tom Selleck, Tom, and I go, how was it working with him? He's just like, Tom, and I'm like,
oh,
you good? He's like, Tom, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then I mentioned another show, and he's like, and I'm like, I think you're the jerk in these stories, because I'm like, I heard stories from Tom Selleck, people met him, and he was like super nice and cordial, and but I go, which show did you like that you had a good experience on, And he goes, Deadwood, and I was like, never heard of it.
What? Deadwood's great.
He played the Chinese guy who feed people's bodies to pigs, Mr. Wu.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Does he say, did you know?
Oh God.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to bring it up. Okay.
Mike, you should turn this. You should make D&Q take all the recordings and turn it into a podcast. The conversations that we have here, or do like clips.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should do that.
The short
some
clips. Highlights.
Where's the YouTube
Highlights, yeah.
clips?
Like the ones where you get all weird with your rhetoric about China and Japan.
What are you talking about?
I don't know, but those are big, interesting clips.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Takes time, bro. Takes time out of my schedule. I ain't
Just
got.
hire one of your children.
Yeah, they got plenty of time there.
They're busy playing video games.
They could be busy making money.
Hey, you know what? They need to enter tournaments, Mike, if they're really good at it. Because my nephew plays in tournaments on Fortnite.
Don't encourage them.
What?
Don't encourage them to play more games.
But at least they're playing it. At least they can make money on it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then pay rent.
Mike just said, "You mean the USD, which is not worth anything?" Blah.
Yeah.
They can get paid in Woo coin.
Woo! Woo!
As soon as you say it, everybody has to do it.
I just bought another token last night called Tectum.
Oh yeah.
Which is it's a new blockchain.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a 3-factor authentication, crypto wallet, soft note, and blockchain. And I bought it yesterday, and it went up. I bought it at $15.20. Right now, it is $24.15.
Are you trying to suggest that because you bought it, it went up?
Yes, exactly.
That's how it works.
You're like Poxitani failed of cryptocurrency?
Yep.
Wow.
It's the man with a plan.
Proto
baby.
says, my crypto is up. Yeah, dude, crypto is freaking banging today. ETH is up over $2,400 as we speak. ETH. Let's see. Bitcoin's up 2.4% today. Chainlink is up 16.7% today. Ethereum is up 8.3% today. Squid Grow's up 6.2% today. Unfortunately, my Jesus coin is down 15.5%.
Oh.
Aave is up 26%. So, nice.
Mike, you said the Jesus coin is down?
Yeah.
But just wait 3 days.
Yeah. Exactly.
So much blasphemy. It's amazing. All right. How much time do we have left?
I mean, like a half an hour, really.
Okay.
Yeah, because we started really late.
Yeah.
Did we? So I think I'm done.
We're still waiting for Weldon to show up on his episode.
I know. It's going to be so weird when we're tearing him a new face plate.
What?
What are you
Oh,
doing?
man, why didn't you guys tell me?
Elijah.
To be fair, he didn't know it in the first place.
Well, to be fair, he said he was going to be here every week.
He did say that.
Did he mention holidays on?
It is not a holiday.
It's back.
Well, it's a
Holiday
Ramadan.
was 2 days ago. Get over it.
That week between Christmas and New Year's, though, when you're a kid and you got a new video game, it's like.
Weldon is not a kid.
Well, he's a comic artist. Which means he probably worked with Christmas.
Jeff.
It's not rectum. It's tectum.
I saw that. Oh, so good. Oh, that was so perfect. Good job. Good job, Kev.
Good job. You're encouraging it.
Why is
Came
my...
in with the win on that one.
What the heck? The world's fastest blockchain, it calls itself. Tell you what. Tech them. I don't understand what happened. My screen stopped sharing my screen.
It's okay.
No, it's not okay.
No? It's not okay?
No, it's not
No?
okay.
You
Okay?
sure?
Okay?
Okay. You sure?
Sure. Put her in the mohawk. Break my heart all over again.
What are you talking about, man? She's awesome.
That's
She's
a good looking storm there.
You don't like the mohawk?
Thanks, brother. Thanks. Kevin, please send me your mailing address.
Oh yeah. Definitely will. I'll have to
Put a note down somewhere.
I can't do it in the chat because I have a goofy laptop that has silver buttons, and the letters are really, really skinny.
Oh.
And I actually have to hold it up to my face to see the letters to type.
That's why you're supposed to memorize where the letters are, Kevin.
I know.
Do you
You
ever
got my.
Like-
Sorry, go ahead.
Like some of the phones have like words to text. I don't know if any of the computers have that or can have it installed.
Oh, speech to text?
Yeah.
Stormy on this moon.
Oh, there's
I'll do it
probably a
on
program out there.
iPad.
How about insurance? Oh, word clips text.
My keyboard, if you saw it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the keys are totally the letters are just worn off completely.
Oh wow.
What was the first one to go?
I think A.
Okay.
A or S, that area.
Yeah, one of those.
That says something about you. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You use the
And
plural
the people
form
I
a lot.
deal with.
Oh,
Wow.
Mike.
Didn't get a chance to say anything. He did it for me.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, you brought it up. What?
I go online to check out looking for references for Storm, and guess
Uh-huh.
what? I found 2 of my art pieces pop up.
Oh, really?
Really? Isn't that fun?
That is funny. Like, look at this one. Let me see if I can share it.
He's mewing in Discord.
Come on, where's my share screen? No, I don't want to do that.
You know who else does a good storm, by the way?
Who's that?
Oh, who's the guy that did Conan, the first Conan run?
Barry Windsor Smith?
Barry Windsor Smith. Remember that issue when he's
Yes.
hanging out with Forge?
Yeah.
Correct.
Oh, that was so good.
Hey, here you go, Mike. Can you see my screen?
He says it like he's being sneaky. Can you see this me? Oh wow, that's good, man.
I
You
did
should just take
one
the
years ago.
just take
Oh,
the
that's
color out of
Inferno
that.
Storm, in it? Or
Yeah.
was that Storm from Inferno?
Yeah, Inferno.
Okay, cool.
She had the pointy shoulder pads, kind of like a vampire look to her.
Yeah.
I always liked that hairstyle. It's so cool to me. I was trying to find photos with that hair and I couldn't find it, and that's the only one. Is the one I did years
Oh
ago.
gosh, that totally reminds me. I did an issue of Mutant X where Storm was a vampire and Kitty Pryde had to hunt her down and kill her.
Oh, really?
That was yours?
Yeah.
Oh, Mike, that was good.
Oh, thank you.
I'm surprised.
Hey,
Just
no.
kidding.
Yeah, where does
I
Jake
play.
go?
I kid.
Yeah, I
That's
think
cool.
he died.
So, what happened? Did she kill her?
I think so.
Was it?
Or no, actually, I think Kitty Pryde got killed. Is that right?
I think so.
Yeah,
We got
Kitty
one
got
away.
killed. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What-
Was that,
what-
you said
That
that
was the first issue of a comic book where I actually sold all the pages to one guy,
Oh wow.
Whoa.
and then he was trying to get the pages from the inker too.
Oh, wait.
I don't know if he ever did, but yeah.
Did he like really like Storm or not like Kitty or just really enjoyed the episode?
No, I don't know. He just really dug it. So.
Oh.
And I gave Kitty a little Star of David because she's Jewish.
Oh, sweet.
It's true. It's true.
And I made her look like my wife.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Shocker, right?
Yeah. Didn't see that coming. Oh, you know, there's people who buy comic pages so diehard. Like my brother. Well, not my brother. One guy I know. He went on those forums, and there's a guy looking for a Ninja Turtle page, like some of the original comics.
Mhm.
And the guy I know, he's like, this guy was like offering tens of thousands for it. And he's so ticked off that no one will come forward. It's the only page he's missing from this one issue. And he keeps going on forums offering for it.
Oh.
My friend's like, I'm not going to sell that page, but I'm not going to say anything because I heard he harasses people until they sell it.
Mm.
I'm like, dang. Like, that's how crazy the guy's just like, keeps messaging people and keeps bothering them and like, I'll pay this much. And I'm like, screw it. And then they get so sick of it, they just sell it to him, but he doesn't buy it for the amount he said. He goes cheap.
But he just keeps harassing them anyway.
Yeah, he's like, I want that page. I said, I'd probably just burn it on live stream. Say, there you go.
Now you're talking my language.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Mike, pull on Mike.
I forgot. Oh my gosh.
Get everybody crazy. What are you doing? What are you doing?
But that wasn't original art though. That was just a comic, right?
Yeah, it was a print
Yeah,
of the original art, which nobody knew. And it
Oh,
freaked
so
them out.
they thought it was original, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it was. They thought it was original.
I didn't tell anyone. I didn't even tell Ethan.
Oh my gosh.
I gotta say that was a weird moment in your history, Mike. I'm not gonna lie. But what's really weird was how people responded. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
That, like, you know, if you
Scott
walk-
Kurtz literally called me crying.
Who?
Scott Kurtz.
Who's that?
He's a. You ever heard of PvP Online?
Oh, that guy?
Yeah.
He was crying?
He called me crying.
What?
He's a friend of mine. You watch him.
About what?
I would have paid to save that page. I'm like, you know, there's pages of his work on eBay right now for $40. Why don't you go buy those and save those?
Well, Michael.
He could have drawn something on a napkin at a hotel, and I would have wanted to save it. Like, yeah, okay, whatever, dude.
That's pretty cool. You got a phone call from somebody to buy it. Did you sell it?
I did. Yeah, I sold it for $1,300.
Oh, nice. From him or by him or someone else?
Muerta.
Huh?
Muerta.
Oh, really?
Muerta.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what.
Thank you.
We gotta make one more trip though.
That's back when the auctions were bringing in the big bugs. You know, I still have the record for the top selling original art at any of the auctions from anybody in any of the space.
You guys have to come and help me defeat Michael. You guys,
What?
next time we do an auction, help me defeat Michael, please.
Comics Bear says Mark's best troll.
It was pretty.
Comics Bear did an unboxing of the art I sent him recently too.
Yeah. Those are really neat. Now the little drawing of Jesus.
That was a great troll. Man. I should get back into troll.
Legendary. No.
No.
What?
Didn't you get off of Twitter for that reason?
What?
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Listen to your conscience, named Elliot.
My conscience, I'll do it.
Yeah, that's the other conscience.
Yeah, that's good.
Hilarious. Everyone will laugh.
My conscience, this is gonna be hilarious. Let's go.
That's going to be a soundbite on another stream.
It's Christmas time. Amaran says, my conscience is Palpatine. When can we see Zippy doing an art unboxing? Surprised him by adding Mr. Drummond as Cable. As Cable. Hey, that'd be good.
I haven't seen Zippy in a while. Is he okay?
Yeah.
I sent him the art. So. I see him on Twitter, but I haven't seen him on here.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw him post or share something a couple of, maybe a week or maybe 2 weeks ago, maybe, or something. He hasn't been on there a lot, from what I could tell.
Maybe he's with family for the holidays.
Yeah.
Oh, the little unicorns.
Just pack a unicorn. Thank you.
There's a gold bar.
Good you.
What happened to Elijah?
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Oops.
This is pretty cool. I'm listening to Gatchaman in the background while we're doing this, and I feel like I'm at home with Mike.
Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Here's no what in the background?
I thought he was going to jump on that. Gatchaman.
Oh, yeah.
I love Gatchaman. He's so crazy.
I've never seen it. I know I surprised everybody with that.
I've lost my confidence in you, cousin. I'm not going to lie. You disturbed me today.
You know what? I have some art books with them in it, though.
Oh my guess.
Gotcha, Mom.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
What are you trying to say?
Gotcha.
What are you trying to say, boy?
Good art. Good art.
Oh, it's not wrong.
I like that. You sound like the advertisement for Ollie's. Good art, cheap.
I like those direct commercials, you know? Direct and to the point. That's why I like Steven Seagal.
Oh, God.
Do you like I like that?
It's a great art.
He's like, what is the essence of a man? You know, poignant questions like that you don't hear in movies today. It's all racism. You ever see that one?
Mm-hmm.
You saw that?
That's right.
He slapped the guy and he's like, what's the essence of a man? Because, you know, he was smashing racism at that point in the movie. Because the guy was racist against the American Indian. And he taught him some humility, you know?
Is that what he did?
Yeah.
Or did he just teach him bad acting?
No, it was really, really up there with, like, you know, the dramas of the time.
Yeah, no.
Steel Magnolias.
Yeah. Humphrey Bogart cried.
I brought a tear to my eye.
I'm sure.
Got me in the feels.
Yeah, I bet it did. Yeah.
That's how good he is. He just.
Oh no!
With his emotional swing he is with his punches. You know.
I know. He's crazy like that. Golly, what's wrong with him? I mean, hey, buddy.
Oh,
all right, I'm trying to do cool clouds like Mike was doing. I don't think it's working out. But alas, I shall continue to persevere.
What are you?
Oh. Alpha's asking where you are.
Did you girls get the package yet? Yeah.
Yeah, I got in and I hooked it up to my phone and it booted right up without any trouble. I was really impressed. I haven't finished testing it for like pressure sensitivity and compatibility for different kind of apps, but it just started up like no problem at all. I'm like, man, that's
Oh snap!
Yeah, that's really cool. So I'm looking forward to trying it out with a bunch of different apps to see what it does. But darn, that started off just great. And it looks like it's got a bunch of shortcut keys on it. Like I said, it just kind of got started with it. And then now I'm drawing on I've got my other tablet that I'm using on my computer for this, but I'm testing it on the Android first, and then I'll try my other stuff. But yeah, it's really cool.
I look forward to hearing how it works out.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Thanks for sending it. That's the fun thing. I'm looking forward to telling you what it does. You can send it on back if you need it. Are you no, I don't. Are you looking to? You mostly draw on your Mac or your iPad, right? Does it work with iProducts too, or is it mostly Android? Do you know?
That's a good question. I think it does work on iPhone, but I don't use it. I don't use iPhone, so and you don't need it on the iPad if you're using the iPad for.
Good point. You got the pencil and everything, right? It's like taking a Pulse to Newcastle.
But I mean, maybe if somebody lost a pen, I guess it could work, or broke a pen.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, I'm glad it's working out though.
Yeah, I'll see. I mean, it seems really good so far. I mean, for anybody who'd want to, be able to. I'm looking forward to see what kind of how it works with anything that uses pressure sensitivity, or if it can assign shortcut keys, because it has the buttons for it. There's looks like there's a lot of cool stuff you can do with it. So I'm looking forward to finding out more.
Comics Bear says Seagal has a range of emotions from stoic to seriously stoic.
He nailed it.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
You got me. You got me.
There's a ring of nobility to some of the performances.
Is that what that is? Yeah. Yeah, that's what the kids call it these days, right?
Like a real Bushido.
Yeah. No, it's true. I know. Go on. Continue. Oh, yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, it's true. Stop.
They don't sound too convincing there.
What are you talking about?
Well, do you know that Steven Seagal was married to a Japanese woman?
I didn't know that, no.
And he has a Japanese daughter?
Did you know?
Okay. Hey, look at the cat. There's the cat. Look at that tail.
Oh, yeah.
Show the back end. You got to blur that out with pixelated. Those cats, man. They like to go exhibitionist,
Did the cats throw off the give you the potato can?
Yeah. It all of a sudden came into focus when it shouldn't have. Like, wing.
You know what's cool? This music from Gatchaman sounds a little bit like the music from Godzilla vs. Megalon. Godzilla!
I guess
Godzilla! Godzilla!
For some reason, I thought you said Godzilla versus Mega Man, and I was like, "Whoa!"
Yeah. What's up? Come on, baby, let's go.
I mean, I kind of want to see that.
That'd be a seller right there. I mean, they have Godzilla versus like Superman and Wonder Woman, right?
They do right now. They put that out.
Yeah. So I mean, hey, if they could do that, Mega Man's already Japanese. I mean.
By the way, rest in peace, Aquaman.
Can we do Godzilla versus Kirby?
You swallow them up.
Yep.
Five minutes, everybody.
5 minutes.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get something to drink.
Okay.
As long as you can get it in 5 minutes.
I'm gonna do it right now, but I'm gonna turn off my mic in case that drink includes a trip to the bathroom. In which case, it'd be weird.
Yeah, you don't want to do a Vivek Ramaswamy.
What happened to him?
Oh, you didn't hear about that? He was on a Twitter Spaces with Elon Musk and Alex Jones and the Tate brothers and Tucker Carlson. It was this huge, like the biggest Twitter Spaces ever. And he freaking takes his phone into the toilet with him when he goes to pee.
No.
Alex Jones is like, "Hey, we can hear you peeing in the bathroom."
Oh my gosh.
Alex took the low road on that one. I see.
Yeah.
Well, what else he goes to?
That's hilarious. Right. That's probably the most epic thing that I've ever heard right there.
You know what though?
Not real.
I know. I was just gonna say that's probably gonna raise up his points in the polls. Oh my gosh, that guy actually urinates. All right.
Yeah, he's like me. He's totally like me. That's funny. I haven't been following any of the debates, but I've seen clips of some of his stuff that seem pretty good. At least the way though he gets people ticked off on the podium.
Wait, what'd you say, Matt?
Oh, I said I didn't watch any of the debates, but I've seen clips of like where he gets people ticked off, that Vivek guy on the podium. So I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, he says all the right things. I just don't know if it's real.
Yeah. Well, in the end, there can be only one. That was from Highlander, by the way.
Was Steven Seagal in that one?
Just in case. You know what? That would have been epic if he was actually in that. He's got the ponytail.
There you go.
Sean Connery wouldn't have put up with his crop.
No, that is the best.
Paycheck 156. All right. Hey, open up, Jacob. You're gonna get fired.
Well, at least it's not quiet in
gonna
here.
fire you.
Huh? What? Oh, okay.
So at least it's not quiet in here.
Well, I had to mute myself a couple of times because I'd be blurting
Yeah,
out.
I've been muting myself most of this time. So.
Wait,
I've been talking about.
Well, I was talking about cussing my artwork.
Oh. What's wrong with
I
you?
get mad, especially when I have my ink explode at me.
Oh, ink goes everywhere. Like
Take part of my drawing time trying to
do that
clean up
sometimes.
everything.
That's what Alex, what's his name? The guy from the painting where he says "Happy Little Accidents," Bob Ross.
Uh huh.
Probably not happy though, right? Not too happy accidents.
But
hey,
I would like to be more like Bob. I really would.
everybody would. Like, yeah.
But growing up in the age of Samuel L. Jackson and other things.
Hey, wait.
We can always grow in peace.
Mm-hmm. Even Bob Ross wasn't Bob Ross at the beginning.
He used to be is that true? He used to be a drill sergeant?
Sorry.
No. Those internet rumors. They said there's a internet rumor saying that Mr. Rogers used to be a Green Beret in Vietnam or something like that.
Because you can't believe everything here on the internet. But I'm pretty sure he was a pastor.
Who,
Yeah,
Mr.
Bob was in the
Rogers?
military. Pretty sure.
Well, they said he was a Green Beret, but
Oh.
a sniper in the Green Beret. They're like, yeah, right.
Oh,
No, he owned a Green Beret.
Oh, okay. That's probably true.
And the shoes to match.
Mm-hmm. And a nice little vest. Sweater, cardigan
Cardigan.
thing.
He definitely had a green
He
cardigan.
definitely had a green cardigan.
All right, it's 9:30. Whenever Elliot gets back, we'll be wrapping this up.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to keep adding my lightning until.
Yeah, do your thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Those little effects are fun. Like cosmic dots and stuff like that. I'm just gonna keep doing this until I feel like, yeah, that's all.
Almost got it. Almost. Almost made it this time.
Oh, cool. What kind of white pen are you using?
The Presto.
Oh yeah.
This thing has seen some stuff,
Presto.
man. It's old as all get out.
These are the best, man.
But yeah. Oh my gosh, cool.
I need to buy some more because I know it's going to eventually run out on me, but I don't use it a whole lot.
It lasts pretty long, don't it?
I'm guessing so.
Out.
I mean, it lasted long for me.
Yeah. Dude, I have these markers from Chart Pack. These things are like, they're almost as old as me. They're like, they still working, like just saturate the paper. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And then my Copics dry out if I had them for a year.
Yeah. That makes me mad more than anything. I paid $8 per marker or something.
Yeah.
Yo, you gotta check out Ohuhu markers. Do you see those?
Yeah.
I've heard of them. It sounds like a good idea.
Are those Chinese?
Mm-hmm.
The thing is,
they're Chinese markers, right, or no?
Did you know?
I don't care if they're Ukrainian. I'll use them.
I was waiting for you today. Oh, that's a make me laugh.
I hope that today has some new, not good, but more people doing some stuff in the Discord for you.
You
know what I mean? When we do the Discord.
I think Juan was saying he posted some, but ended up getting it in the wrong place. He's like, "Oh no!" So it was weird. Some entries that kind of ended up a little lost. Like, oh no!
Because we're doing Storm. Dang, where's Weldon?
I know, right? I'm so sorry for him.
I'm actually super upset with him now. I want to punch him in the pencils.
Not his drawing hand.
I'm gonna suck you.
Okay, everybody, your time is up. Please present your illustrations for the judging.
Man, Kevin looks awesome.
Is Jeff
thank you, buddy.
That looks really good.
Let's see.
You gotta send me a scan of that or something. I want to see that.
Jeff hasn't posted in about 20 minutes.
Maybe you have to go to bed.
Oh wait, we can't afford that.
Is Jeff okay?
Jeff!
Oh, that means we don't have a thing, right?
I don't have a poll.
Guess so.
Unless someone else wants to do it.
Jiminy Cricket.
I don't know how to do it.
Jiminy Cricket.
In my shoe, something, and super glue.
Mm-hmm. Like nobody in the chat is volunteering. This is very upsetting.
Oh no! Stay quiet.
Okay.
I'm very
Thank you,
upset.
Comic Bear.
Let me see. How do you do it? I'm not gonna get all fancy with names if I can figure it out. But it's gonna take me forever to figure it out. I can't even figure out Discord.
You got yours, Lisa?
Wait, I got the wrong keyboard. I'm really in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Where is it? The straw poll?
Yeah, straw poll.
Okay.
Something.
Create a poll. Do I have to sign in to create a poll?
I don't know. I haven't done it in so
Okay.
long.
So what am I doing here? Title. DNQ
Storm. There you go.
Storm. Voting type, multiple choice, right? Or ranking poll. No, multiple choice. I'm already broken.
I don't know.
Is it a ranking poll?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I guess.
Right?
Answer options. Oh, gee whiz. I don't know how to do this.
Do you want me to try and handle it? Wait,
Could you? Because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to break it.
Well, don't do that.
It's
Let's
got
see.
settings like random order of options, max points 1. Like, what does that mean?
Just tell everybody to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the chat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, wait, I forgot which number I am.
Isn't that how we started it at first? We like how many people voted? Like, how many people put 1s and 5s or something like that? We used to count them like that. You had all kinds of weird ways to do it, Mike, over the years.
I don't know. And I'm too tired to care.
I want to show you my Naoki Urasawa study progress.
All right, Jacob did it.
Check this out. Wait, did I get it?
Oh, that looks cool.
Oh, cool, man.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
I love the guy with the mustache. That's so neat.
This guy's like a space worker guy with a American spacesuit.
He's a space marine, boy.
That guy is the boss. He's like, look, man, I'm going out there, man, because nobody in anime talks like that. And she's like, but he's my boyfriend.
Does he know?
I don't think he knows. I also did this. I was practicing Iron Man for some reason because I wanted to do like
cool.
a
that's awesome.
Jet Jaguar type of character.
Dude.
Jet Jaguar.
Iron Manga.
That'd be sweet. Iron Man, like Ultra Iron Man.
I thought that would be funny if you did books and one was like Iron Manga and the other one was Super Manga.
This guy.
Manga.
This guy's cool.
Well,
this is the jerk manga version of manga.
This
is the manga. Jerk manga.
Jerk manga.
Jerk manga. Yeah.
All right, that's it. That's what I got.
Herman says, "Give me a minute."
All right, I got it.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's sweet.
Herman.
That was awesome. Oh man.
Jerk manga.
Are you putting that in your sketchbook?
Oh, that's cool.
Dude, Elliot, you have to do a sketchbook called Jerk Manga.
Are you gonna put that in there?
Oh,
good comments there.
Jerk manga.
Nice.
I was trying to do cute things. This is more like a French cartoony style.
Oh, very cute. I like the dinosaur.
Oh, yeah.
He's so cute.
And then I did another page. There's a Sasquatch in here. Oh yeah, look at this one. This was fun.
Squatch.
Aw, look at that.
Oh, that's sweet. That looks like it'd be manga like chibi.
Those are so much fun.
I know. Turns out I draw stuff.
Yeah, it turns out.
This is accurate.
This right here.
That's like so different, but it's
This
really
is a self-portrait. This is my self-portrait.
Accurate.
That's the gorgeous.
So yeah, jerk manga.
Yeah, all the stuff is.
I love that. I love
great.
that. I'm gonna do that. That's what I'm calling it.
Jerk manga.
Get down. I want to design my own super ninja team.
Les dessins de Jacques.
I hope you have a little dinosaur in it.
Dinosaurs. Jerk manga. All right, so wait, we gotta wait for the straw poll, right?
Yeah. Dude.
No, we can look at the art beforehand.
Jeff can teach me how to do straw
Here's
polls.
Jerk mangas.
Jerk manga.
Nice.
So you get a better look at her.
In the poll?
I didn't draw.
Or should I post in the draw wall?
Let me see.
I didn't draw lightning because I was dumb. But I put some reflection lines to make it look like she's lit around her, so it's kind of cheating.
Oh, that's so pretty.
That's awesome, man.
I was trying to channel my inner Matt Cosson.
Very cool.
That's sweet.
Wow.
Isn't that great?
Thank you.
I love the look on her face. It's like confident and free, and I really feel like she's kind of in that scene, knowing
Why is
knowing
she
what
all
kind
oily?
of person she is, experiencing it as she would.
Because she was just
Oily.
swimming,
Oily.
flying around the Serengeti. And she just is like, "This is my hometown," and then she's getting sweaty.
Well, I mean, this is going to happen when you're in the Serengeti.
Yeah. That's what happens in the Serengeti.
Yep.
Saren sweaty.
Yeah. Word.
Dang, there's so much noise in here tonight. It's really.
Jimmy Cricket says the Silver Stormer. Shut up. Pablo Romero says, I was thinking she looks like Chrome. Shut up again. Jerks. I like it.
Stormer's pretty good. Hey, that's a what if right there, Elliot.
It is. Juan Soto says, is she trying to kiss the sky? Excuse me while I kiss the sky. Anyway.
There you go.
What if Storm was the Heralder of Galactus? The Heralder of Galactus, right?
What if Storm was Mike's wife?
Hey now.
That's what you did. You drew your wife.
If you would have been drawing it, it would have been.
Nothing wrong with my wife.
That looks good. That looks real good, dude.
For me,
awesome.
Oh yeah.
You and I.
Whoa, wait a minute, hold on.
Hold
I
on
gotta
to what?
figure out how to enlarge that screen.
Oh, there goes Max.
What? Enlarge what screen?
You're done, Jacob. You're done.
This my screen on my laptop.
All right, I gotta.
Oh.
The window in StreamYard is really tiny for me. So
yeah, mine too.
All right, you see the
wow.
We gotta go over there.
Very nice, Mike.
That looks great, man.
Ching chong.
I really like that profile face.
Oh,
I
the
just
face?
want to think of it somewhere. I go, oh, look at that. See? Now I got to go back to normal.
Mike's wife. Yeah. I'm just saying, man. It's beautiful.
Comics Bear says, great hair. Blacklist, check your Discord DMs. Why?
Jacob does not suck at video games.
Hey, straw poll. Who won the drawing?
Yay!
Thank you.
Thank you, Jay.
Mark S. Miller, really?
He was in a hurry.
All right.
Mark Millar.
Mark Millar. Awesome.
There's the link.
Mike Millar.
Yeah.
Anybody still watching? Two people have been watching on Draw Comics Like a Pro this whole time.
There's a plastic fish right here.
Two people?
And there's a plastic fish right here.
All right.
All right, everybody done looking at my storm wife?
All right.
Storm wife.
Got that nice round booty.
Just about. All right.
All right, next up we've got Amy Lester.
Yeah. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Nice.
Storm's great. She's so much fun.
Kawaii.
Mm-hmm. She just want to draw. I think she came out.
You like X babies?
It's a little splashy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is both.
Very nice.
Oh, thank
That
you.
brings a smile to
I
me.
like it. My daughter would love that. I got to show that to her
Yeah,
at some
I really
point.
enjoyed it. Aw.
Oh,
Just keep obsessively tweaking.
That is Amy Lester's, right?
Yes, sir.
I just want to clarify for anybody voting in the chat.
word.
No armor on. She's not pregnant. She's a X baby. All right, next up we got Missy Lester.
Oh, cool.
Oh, snap.
Oh, that's cool. That's awesome.
It's not animated.
It's not animated?
What do you mean?
Oh,
Up here.
Did it stop or
Is it
did
frozen?
it's frozen. There it goes.
Oh yeah.
Is it working now?
Okay, there we go.
That's what's
There we
up.
go. All right, that's got it.
That's very nice. That makes you want to jump back, smack somebody, mama.
Yeah, it's like it's the most complicated shading I've ever attempted to animate.
She
Oh,
is
yeah.
fierce. She's like, look, I don't like your face. Back up.
Jiminy says, yes, animated storm. She looks serious.
Yeah, I remember like my very first X-Men comic was X-Men Adventures number 8. And I got it because I loved the X-Men cartoon and wanted to learn how to, I wanted to be able to draw them on my new Mario Paint. Which is
Oh, wow.
And that's why I just kind of, it was a hobby that lasted a very long time. I had a lot of fun. The comics, you know.
And here you are animating X-Men.
Thanks to Michael.
Yep. We appreciate you, Mike. Thanks so much.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see which one that was because I did some X-Men Adventures too.
You did?
Really?
Yeah. I don't think it was that early. Is that the with
Yeah, let's just keep going.
Let's see.
the hell
I
is
knew
this?
her.
Cables on the cover?
None of the smoke.
Yes, that is X-Men Adventures number 8.
Okay.
Look at that.
Yeah, I inked some with Ben Herrera, and then I did some of the art. I think I did 1 or 2 issues. It's kind of messed up because, oh, there it is. Is that it? The Final Fate of the Phoenix? No, that's not the one I did.
Like
I don't
ink?
remember which numbers which.
Dragons are so scared.
La, 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 la,
I have
la.
like every issue of X-Men Adventures.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm going to have to dive into my collection. Oh my gosh, that's so
Funny.
The one I remember I did do had Cyclops in a motorcycle jacket on a motorcycle. I can't remember what the cover looked like. It's not important. All right, moving on.
We'll go find them and we'll let you know. That sounds amazing.
Yeah. Kevin Chubby Tarp.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, sweet.
Alright, let's go to the pirate.
And I didn't finish her hand and her leg. So
Which outfit is that she's wearing? That one.
I will show you actually. That is.
That's her African one.
That is the Savage Land one. And yes, I indulged my own ego a little bit, and this is from issue of Savage Land that I did, or mini series anyway that I did.
Nice.
So,
Wait,
there you go.
Is she have pointy ears or?
Yeah, she got mutated. I didn't use the pointy ears because I didn't. Honestly, I was drawing the hair and didn't think about it. But yeah, I just went crazy. They told me to go crazy with her look, and I was like, I'll still kind of make her look sexy, kind of like Storm, but still, she gets mutated again.
She's so pretty.
Yeah, I looked at it.
I gave her like these weird rune or glyph tattoo things, or not tattoos, but it was like body paint. That's what I was trying to say.
That was dope, bro.
That looks so cool.
Would have looked a little cooler if I had finished, but there we go.
Oh, come on. Okay, it's so neat that you can still see the sketches.
Oh, thank you.
Their drawings are neat.
Oh, you're so good. Oh my god.
I love her hand shape.
Oh, thank you. I'm working. I just wasn't fast tonight. I hadn't done any really fast drawing for the show in a little while, so
that looks fast to me, man.
You saw what I drew, right?
Yeah, that's fast, bro.
That's amazing.
Well, the plan was to try to get something finished and kind of get myself back in the speed that I would like to be, I guess, and I haven't got there. But thank you guys, I appreciate it so much.
Looks like Kid Dynamite. That's dope, man. It's like it's raining too.
And I really wish I'd made her some elements of her facial features look more Storm. I like Elliot's face on his a lot. you immediately you look at Elliot's and you go, "That's Storm." You know exactly who it is right there.
Oh,
Well, the
no,
makeup so a bit
that
more
looks great.
stylized. I think she's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is awesome.
So
And that's me. So I think I'm the last one was Costin. Has Costin shown his yet?
did you design this costume for her, or was?
Yeah. I just played around. They told me in the script I could kind of go crazy, and I had it was an odd time because it was weird. The original scripts I got were, or the script that I was getting, it would go from saying it was a 6-issue miniseries then to a 4. When I came on, I knew it was a 4, but you could see that there were a lot of changes going on just by the notes and stuff in it, and it was just such a weird time, and I think they wanted me to just go crazy and try to just do something, and then part of my brain was, oh my god, this is my first X-Men thing ever. I'm not gonna rock the boat or try to change anything from Chris's scripts or anything. So, I was scared, but I wanted to have fun with it too. So, there
Of course.
So I just went crazy.
Last but not least, Matt Cossin.
There we go.
Oh,
look at that.
Oh yeah. Oh, I look so good.
Oh, look at her little boots. Oh,
That's interesting. It's the Mohawk outfit, but is it a Mohawk or is it?
She's got sideburns.
Her hair's all fluffy like a cloud.
Matt, you're muted, by the way.
You're muted, yeah.
Oh, I mean, her mohawk grew out, and it's like kind of like a in between, like it's kind of like a mohawk, but it's like
It's
sticking up
kind
real
of
high
cropped
in
on
the
the
front.
side.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's one that Mark Silvestri was drawing.
Oh yeah. It's got kind of a pseudo, or at least the one you're looking at, it's got kind of a pseudo mullet thing kind of going on.
Yeah. It's kind of like an in between. I kind of like that punk look feel to it. It's like it's high, kind of 80s hair in the front, and then it's hair sprayed out. Like she has a wild mane. It's good. I like that hair. I wish they gave her that in one of the movies. Just the big hair. That wild white hair reflecting. In a movie, how sweet that would be? That white bush of hair on their head flowing and like the lightning light flashing off her hair.
That'd be cool, right?
Yeah. I like, which one is the one where is it Barry Windsor Smith had her, she's like flying in the rain and it was so detailed. I remember the winds and the rain.
You know Barry Windsor Smith, but you don't know Paul Smith?
Barry Windsor Smith had a crazy style.
Oh my God.
See, that's what I'm saying. A lot of these guys, it's like, that's what I realized. I wish I would have tried to create a crazy style, but I was focused on trying to become like good at anatomy and everything because everyone's like, you got to know anatomy.
Costin, your homework is to go and read all the Paul Smith comics, and then you're gonna come back and tell me how he has style. I'm gonna tell you right now.
No, I like his stuff. I do like his stuff, what you showed me so far.
Boy.
I like it a lot.
Boy, better go do what I said, boy.
All right, I hope that's enough of looking at everybody's stuff to be able to make a decision for the poll. We're now going to move over and check out the, let me stop screen, present, share screen. Let's do my entire screen. Nah. All right, that's fine.
Wait, I think it's over here, actually.
Oh, by the way, here's the X-Men Adventures I did.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
look at that.
Oh my gosh.
For some reason, they had Dan do the cover. Dan inked this over me, by the way, which...
Dan Green?
How does it make you feel?
Dan Panosian.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
I love Dan, but I didn't love his inks over me. But, I wasn't that good back then anyway, so it doesn't matter. Here's my inks over Ben Herrera on the cover.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah?
Wow, dude, I was so close to you in spirit.
All right, let's see. So let's go to Draw Along. We've got from El Rod.
Oh, that's beautiful, right?
Oh, that's nice.
That's nice.
I love her headdress.
Next me earring, that's such a nice touch. It's just wonderful.
That's how I look in the mornings.
Air horn.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. My hair falls out after that.
We actually, without
All right, that's Elrod. Next up, we have This Space for Rent.
But everyone says it EG. That's like a third of
Aww.
There you go.
Very cool.
Aw.
I like it. You're just
Gosh.
flying with the birds, just enjoying being a superpower baby.
I'm feeling that right there. I'm feeling the
Because
love.
having those powers can
of
just
flying.
be fun and exhilarating. Just enjoying life. That's great.
I
It should
just
just
don't
be
find it to be accurate because Storm flies by having gusts of wind blow her all over the place. That would totally throw the duck off.
Well, maybe she's on her way down. Like, whoop.
She's falling.
The duck's about
And then
to
kind
fall
of
down.
Smacking the duck on the way down.
so she doesn't send the duck all over the place.
You have to take these things into consideration when you're drawing. Is like exactly how does the powers work for the character, you know, and then how's that going to affect people around them.
Oh,
Gosh.
Oh,
Please, thank you, Pablo Romero. Hey now.
wow, look at that.
Very nice.
Once
Very nice,
again,
Pablo.
she wouldn't be able to sit on a cloud because
I'm
the
thinking I should
wind
have given her
has
camera
to be
car.
pushing her up off the ground. That's how her powers work.
That's cool.
Wow, you just ruined everything for me,
Oh, wait, what Pablo explains, he
I
says
wonder what
Storm
he's
is
at.
flying by farting. All right,
Probably Toad.
that makes
Always
much more
Toad.
sense.
Thank you very much.
Anyone else? Anyone else? We have this one from Alamo Rules. 1F Soto. My Storm. Hey, wait a minute.
Nude Storm. Told you.
On.
I almost did it too. I almost did it, but I said, "Let me respect Michael in his space."
Stormy weather.
All you have to do is put the little pixelation on it.
Yeah.
That'd have been funny. That would have been funny if somebody did that.
All right, and next up we have Doug Smith. Oh, he didn't do an animation this time. That's cool.
Oh, that looks great. Oh,
Oh,
dun, dun,
oh.
da, 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 I like that.
Very nice.
Awesome.
Oof.
And we've got a cheat by Jiminy Cricket because it's in color.
Oh,
That's qualified.
very nice, Jiminy.
Oh, that's awesome.
Why would you do that, Jiminy?
Yeah, Jiminy, why don't you just convert it to black and white? Although I don't think he did it right now. So
Well, that explains
regardless, I think he cheated. Just qualified. All right. Elliot, who is your pros pick?
it. Man. Okay. I know which one I need to like. It's is it Pablo? Is it the one with the one that he's slinging the cloud?
Yep.
Yeah, I like that one.
All right.
That's got a Patrick Nagel vibe going on right now that I love.
Yeah. Matt Cosson.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to say they're all great pieces, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And but I'm gonna probably go with Pablo too. I like the
Alright.
design of that. It's like an '80s feel to it.
Yeah.
Kevin.
No, we can't because
Duran action.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to vote for Pablo this week.
Her
Amy?
name is Rio, and she.
Oh, oh my gosh, they are all so good. But you know what? I think the one that struck me the most was Elrod's. There's just something sweet about that one.
Yeah, they're all so good on this one. I
Yeah,
look
that
at
was
his
good.
face.
It's just elegant.
Yeah.
That is good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Militia.
Yeah, I have to admit, Elrod hit me the same way too. I just love the crown, just the whole air of the illustration. It's just really beautiful.
I
Good
did.
job, Elrod.
I like the headpiece. That's cool.
Yeah, such a dignity to her character.
All right. Well, I am also going to vote for Pablo. So congratulations, Pablo Romero. You are.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, no, this is they're all great, and this is a cool piece, and it's fun to think she's zapping Toad.
All righty. And that being the case, where is that poll? Let's see.
More money. This is actually the money room.
Can you see
Stop
it
these off.
or no? Is it not? Oh, I have to hold on. I have to stop screen and present again. Share screen. This week we have everyone's a winner. What's up, peanut butter medal tonight? Elliot Fernandez, Mark S. Miller, and Melissa Lester. Congratulations for third place.
Mark.
The silver medal tonight with 18.18% of the votes each. Amy Lester and Matt Cosson.
Yeah.
And breaking all the rules, coming in with a hot 36.36% of the vote tonight with the gold medal, Kevin Shaw.
Thank you, everybody out there. I appreciate it. I don't really deserve it because I didn't finish, but
Oh, come on now.
All right,
Ryan
Kevin's
Price is long, I couldn't do
disqualified
that.
because he didn't finish.
but thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. Everybody
That's
who
beautiful.
voted at all and those who voted for me too. So thank you.
Epic and awesome. All right. Well, thank you everybody for being here. It's been a wonderful evening. We're over the 3-hour mark because we started so late. Anyone have anything to shill or sell or get people over to your channels? Sub to everybody's channels first and foremost. And you're all regulars. You know all of our stuff. So.
I'm just glad we get
wrap it
to
up.
see
I'd
all
like to
this
thank my
happy
co-host
weather.
Micah tonight for all of his interjections during the stream.
It's true. It's true.
I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas, and hope you all have a God-blessed New Year. 2024 is gonna be hot.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Buy crypto while it's still good, and yeah, God bless us, everyone. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Thank you for watching the show.